Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome back to another secret stream. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Beautiful Sunday. Apparently. If you didn't know, it's important that I'm here to tell you that it's Sunday. Yes. Hello. The lava texture. Oh, the lava texture gave us away. That's how you knew it was Bedrock. Very good detective skills, Cole. Very nice. Oh wait, what? The music is too loud. Why am I not hearing the music? That is so weird. Wait, let's lower the volume first so you guys can handle better. Why am I not hearing the music? Give me a second. Now you're not hearing any music, right? I'm not hearing any music either. What is happening? Cancel. Oh, I hate when things like that happen. Let's stop this. My headphone. That's why wireless headphone. In the panda behind. Okay. Let's see if it works now. Do I hear it? I hear nothing. I think stream hears it, but I don't. Do you hear that? No. That is so weird. Oh, that's really bad. Because we really need sound for today. How fun to have technical issues. I hope everyone is having a nice week. If I do this, the stream hears it, but I don't. That is so weird. Oh, wait. I have a guess. What's happening? Now I hear. Okay, so the headphones cannot be connected to both the phone and the computer. That is a recipe for disaster. Okay, I hear that. It's soft, but I hear it, which is what it should be. How does it sound for you guys? Music stream? We can hear it too? Okay. We'll see how the other thing sounds for you in a second. But hello. I'm so sorry for the technical issues right off the bat. Would love to have headphones that work on two devices at once. I guess, but you see the issues that happen with it. A lot of black magic. So yeah, exactly how few of you called out, we are on Bedrock here today. And the reason is because we're joining a little cat friend. Calling out the spawn egg, that was extra cool. Like, I don't think I could recognize spawn eggs just by the color of them. That's very impressive. Very impressive. Sound is okay. Thank you, Mattboard. Easy clap. I mean, you deserve an easy clap, Cole. Very nice. So yeah, let's see if our friend is ready. Our friend is ready to join us. Let's see. Let's open the Discord and give him a call. We'll see how you hear him. So how has everybody been? How has your weekend been? Are you excited that it's Sunday all of the same again? It's very exciting, I think. I just pressed start stream without editing the stream title or the message, so pro streamer, as we say, you know. You know how it is. Let's put this like... What is up with my throat today? Sorry for that. Hadar is great. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, hello. We cannot hear you. Why can't we hear you? 1 second. Let's do this. No, still can't hear. Why? All the sound issues today. Discord. Oh, I hear you. Amazing things.
Hello.
Hey, you are
Hello.
very soft though. I can boost you up. How is it now?
Boost.
Oh, now you're very
everything
boosted.
is wonderful. As good as
Nice. How are you doing today?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm surprised how good I'm doing today. That's how
Really?
it is.
Wow, that is really
Yeah,
good.
mm.
What's so good? What's so surprisingly well?
No, I went for a good walk this morning. Got and managed to put off a productive day, and all before speaking to my good friend, the Panda Man in Sweden himself.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you knew you're talking to me, that's probably just slide up your entire day, right? Like that's all it is.
Yeah, the problem is the whole rest of the day gets worse by comparison to what I know is coming. It's,
I see. Okay.
a big problem.
Cool. I'm ready to jump in. If you're ready to jump in, wanna jump in?
Shall we try and do a brief explainer, or should we just do it while we're in the world? I just feel like there's a time pressure that starts when we get in. Okay.
Oh, because of the day cycle, you mean? I think it's running, isn't it?
Although actually it's on a realm, so it's probably running right now anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I have
saying,
no idea
exactly.
how any of this works. Should we just hop on then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I was thinking we need to add a twist to this. I didn't come up with a single twist, but I figured we needed one.
I'm sure chat can come up with some sort of twist. We have very clever chatters.
Yeah, you gotta have a 5-word synopsis for why this isn't just two dudes playing Minecraft.
5 words. So the first
anyway,
few
two
words
dudes playing Minecraft. Let's go.
I mean, the first words are Minecraft, but. So you have 3 words left.
Minecraft, but everything is different. And the way it's different is that it's the same. Because usually everything is different.
Oh,
but our
that's the
difference is
twist.
that it's
Everyone
not
are doing different. We'll do the same. Amazing. I love it.
Wait, get this. We don't need to chop down trees. There's a village over there.
Oh!
Let's not play on pleb mode.
I mean,
let's go
we
do it for real.
definitely did not plan this. Definitely not cheating. Found the easy seed for ourselves. Oh my god, what?
It does. I mean, like, you've got to admit, finding a village makes your Minecraft like tech tree go up like 5 tiers immediately. Just like
we talked about it. It's kind of it sucks, like, cause I don't want it to be such a huge difference, right? Like I think you find way too many things if you find a village. But what? Wait! What are you doing?
There's cobblestone right here, dude.
That's a villager's
There's
house, though.
cobblestone right here.
I mean, we're stealing their food, but at least live their house. Oh my god, the wood as well.
I like to be very efficient with destroying the villagers' lives. I don't like to half commit to this, you know? We're going all the way in.
I mean, you know, that's interesting. I usually play very nice to villagers. I like villagers. And I usually, at the same time, I usually try to sort of vary out my playstyle, but that's something I never vary out. Like, I never am not nice to villagers, and it's sort of making me feel like maybe we need to do that now. Maybe I need to be as horrible as I can to villagers just to try it out.
Let's destroy these villagers' lives. It's kind of like the thing of because we already came in and stole their food anyway. It's like how people who eat an animal, you can't just eat one part. You've got to use the whole thing. And so we're going to be using the entirety of this village.
I see.
Look how many. I've got a stack of wood already. I've got enough stone for stone tools and a furnace. Like, what is not to love?
That's one house. One house.
And there's
only
so many
one
more.
villager suffering, right? That's incredible.
Oh, are you saying we need to maximize this?
I don't know. It feels bad. It feels bad, but you know, maybe I need to experience the full breadth of with I don't know how to say it, my words.
Yeah,
of the
breadth
Minecraft
is a weird
experience.
word. I've never breadth.
Breadth is not. It's not the right word there.
I mean, it's the right word. It's a weird word to say in general. I mean, like. Breadth.
Okay.
Like, how do you? Also, I don't see a single villager anywhere around here. Is there? Maybe we left the realm running too long before we joined, and they all died.
Oh damn! Really?
Oh, we're not even being mean to anyone. What's the point? Okay, let's start this over. Okay. Let's,
Wait, is that true?
No one's even getting their life.
They died already? That's so sad.
Either they died already or they never spawned. We can't say for sure which it is.
Does that happen?
All I know is it has happened. I don't know for sure if it's again. You can't be sure which happened because you weren't there, but it happens to me every now.
If a villager dies, but you haven't seen him die, did he really die? Glow boy. We have. Oh, we don't. What? Where is the sack? Oh, there it is. We have 3 glow sacks.
It sounded like you're saying like someone in your chat's name when you said glow boy. I just now realized you put very close to it.
No. Oh, it's nighttime.
It's like, hey, good to see you, glow boy. Thank you for the 3 months up.
No. Do we have beds here? Yes, I'm in a bed. Are you in a bed?
I have a bed. Let me get it out real quick. I like to sleep under the stars personally. What about you?
I like to not have nighttime. That's my main preference.
No, okay. You know, let's I used to be a big believer in like, when on your first Minecraft day, you work through the night. You haven't earned a bed yet. And like,
I mean, I get that,
there's too many downsides.
But one night is not like that's not gonna make a difference, right? Oh, I need to remember to spam click. It's not gonna make a difference. Like, if you want to do like a hard run and we're like no beds at all for the entire time in this world, I'm up for that. I'm up for hard runs. But half hard runs where you're like,
beds.
Yeah, let's do it. No sleeping. Well, we need the beds for villagers, but never mind. We'll get other beds.
Oh yeah.
But no passing the night.
Yeah, I feel like the effect is more dramatic if we throw them away.
That's a good point. Okay. So you know what? I have something that I do in some of my series, is where the first thing I get in a new world is a book and quill, and then we can sort of write challenges and stuff like that we want to do in that world. Like for example, we could write no passing the night, like we just said. Do you want to do that?
Wouldn't it be better to do it on a sign, and then we could either destroy the signs or like do something next to the signs when we've done it?
We can do that as well. Do you want to do like a billboard or something in the village?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Let's do that.
Should we find a little permanent place and do that? It's a good idea. Okay. No beds, but also other challenges, because Minecraft's not just hard enough when you don't sleep. We need to we like to up the ante here.
Yes, definitely.
Super hard.
I'm up for that. That's really cool.
Some grey wool. It'll match your suit quite nicely.
I mean, I don't. Oh, okay, sure. Well, maybe I'll make like a beanie or something. Cool. Oh, I still think we have this floating ground so much. Look at that.
It really is. It really is a beautiful thing. I feel like we have this interesting dynamic where you're much more of a cooperative Minecraft player, whereas I'm always like, nah, we got to do this competitively. And so I would like to suggest a version of your challenge. But whoever does it first gets some little reward.
I'm up for that. My main thing in Minecraft is that I play it so much that I want to try different things. So I usually am very cooperative. You want to try Not PvP, but
Yeah, competitive.
competitive. Yeah, I'm up
Competitive
for
brings
that.
the best. Yeah, it brings the best out of everyone.
Where did you
It's the
go? I
reason we
lost.
have so many.
Oh, you're above me
I'm mining
already.
coal in the mountain right now.
Amazing.
We didn't write it down on a sign, but if it was first person making coal block, I would be winning.
Oh damn. We could.
So yeah, do you want to go to the top of the mountain?
Sure. Let's parkour
And we
it.
could make our little. Okay.
That is really not what you need to do. I'll get some coal first.
Oh, okay. You know, everyone needs coal. There's just too many things that need smelting in Minecraft. It's a big problem.
Oh yeah, you think we should cut them down a bit? You know
Yeah,
what?
there
What
should
other?
be
I
one item
agree
that needs
actually.
smelting.
I agree actually, because I want more like processing systems. What sort of processing system do you think would fit in Minecraft?
See, I was worried at first there that you were gonna be like, yeah, you're right. ToyCat says we should remove furnace recipes, everyone. Okay, first thing on Monday, I'm gonna start removing them. This is ToyCat's
Exactly.
idea, everyone. When you see fewer features, blame ToyCat, okay?
Yes. That is a power
I do think the
possess.
stonecutter is something that could, I don't know how. I've thought about it briefly, but I feel like the stonecutter doing more interesting things is like an opportunity sitting in the game somewhere.
Hmm.
Like, should we move over to the island that's by itself? By the way, I feel like that's. I don't know how to like not make it not an island by doing that though.
By the way, just
Maybe
in case you weren't absolutely sure that I did bring your crafting table. just so we're clear. Do you need the bread? Oh no, I saw you.
Oh wait, I've got a genius idea then. Okay, wait. Okay, so we need to get that
course.
island, but if we get to the island in such a way that if we make a bridge to it, then it's no longer an island. And so.
Oh, do you want to make that island our like starter base?
Yeah, right. I mean, when you see an island like this, you've gotta take advantage. So now we remove like every 3 and every 4 blocks.
Oh,
Just like
oh,
this.
you want it?
And
You want to make it a dangerous bridge? I see. It's okay.
Live
Well,
life
we
on
get
the
it.
edge, you know.
Get
Live
it.
life on the edge. And
Okay, no.
because it'll be made
that
from
one.
crafting tables, it'll be. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of these lost, which is not a problem for me. But I mean,
I'm okay with it.
theorized,
I'm
right?
okay. No, you need to learn. You'll learn, but I don't care even if we leave them. I don't care because then it's a bridge, right? You can build with crafting tables. I'm fine with it. I'm just not fine with you just leaving them and banding them around. That's what I'm not okay with.
I think I got rid of the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we could just have a. If you
A
think
2
variety
here.
is good for this sort of thing, what do you
Sure.
think having a perfectly spaced crafting table?
I'm not
there's a lot of
bothered
design
by it.
decisions.
Yeah, like I think
I'm gonna go get.
we talked about it in the previous stream that you do have one thing that you do that sort of bugs me. Like OCD wise, you know, it's not OCD, but how people call it OCD.
Yeah.
And that is removing blocks. Like when you clear out an area, the fact that you do that sporadically, that drives me crazy watching you do it. But creating like not symmetrical builds and stuff, I'm fine with that. I like that. We're close
Yeah,
enough to just jump.
I like this. I feel like this is beautiful too, because it also means we're now creeper. If we light up this entire island, we're creeper-proof, skeleton-proof, etc. Because there's no
that's true.
mob that can do that. Obviously, we
Good
have
point.
phantoms to deal with because we're not sleeping. But
Oh, that's something we did not consider. That's a good point.
we have to build like a
see.
roof for the island and then like
That's
some
true.
walls.
I also saw 2 goats spawn down there. We can do something with that if we
You want to
want.
make a little. I feel like there were
Screaming
goats
goat.
on this island when I last looked. I guess they jumped down.
I
Oh,
hope
no,
they
there's a chicken.
didn't.
Exciting.
If they jump down, there are no more. Oh, actually, maybe their
goats don't
jump
take full
resistance
damage,
could
yeah.
have saved them. No, they do take it. They take reduced one, though.
Oh, they do. I've just never seen them take a big enough fall.
Yes, they have.
Okay,
Basically, they cut the fall distance by 10. So
they have
you do
them
like
falling like
you need
9.
14 blocks to take 1/2 like 1 damage.
Okay, so they basically can't die. Like this is maybe 30, 40 blocks max.
Yeah, so they'll take damage,
they're
but
gonna
they
be
won't
fine.
die from it. Yeah. So we
They'll
need to
learn their
make a
lesson.
cow
They'll learn.
and chicken farm up here. Right, that
You
is
know what? Here's an
mandatory.
idea. Crossbreeding mobs. Why can't we have the cowkin and the chow?
Oh, the cow just
Also,
the
oh
cow is
gosh.
pushing it
Oh
off.
no. Oh
Oh my
wow.
god.
That is. We're
Did
gonna have
you by chance have the foresight to bring a sapling up here?
I'm
I'm
I have
guessing
something
not.
better than a sapling.
You
When you
do?
really get down to it.
How is that better? That does not provide us wood. That is
You
wasting
can
wood.
craft. You can craft anything you want on these bad boys.
Can you
Literally
craft
anything.
a sapling?
You want. You. You know, I'm not in charge of the crafting recipes. I think that's your department.
I
But
see. Let's get
there
some
we go.
wood
You know,
maybe from over there. I mean, we do
that's
have
a
a
good
quick
idea.
way down,
Okay,
which
so we're
is
gonna have
pretty
to.
cool. I like this.
I was so hoping you would fail that jump.
Nah. Pro player. Oh,
360.
360s.
Okay.
You see, that's I did a clean, easy jump. I did not push it. My chat says the 360 depth scope. Exactly. Do you know where
Well,
I
the
am?
good news is now I can pick up some trees. I do not. I can
Okay, I
easily.
can
Oh wait,
take
okay,
your stuff.
I see the village.
I can collect your stuff.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yes.
I'm gonna loot more dead people one day and call it a favor. Also, how are we gonna get other animals to the island? What's the we'll work that out later.
Yeah, I mean it's not that big of an
That's
island
not
as
the
well. I don't know if
All we need
how
is
much
leads and
space we'll
boats. I
have.
just realized we can do it.
Yeah,
Also, isn't that fun? It's like playing Skyblock, but like inside a Minecraft
Yeah.
world.
but we need to come down. We can come down for resources and stuff.
Exactly, yeah. And there's a better Skyblock. Much better.
So, I wanna I wanted to congratulate both of us for you starting to drain an ocean. Well, by the way.
I'm glad you're taking credit. It was you that got me over the edge one day. Where I was like, you know, you should do it too. And I was like, I know I should do it. I know I should, but I also know I shouldn't. And now I'm at the exact point where I knew I would be, where it's like I'm like 8 hours in. I'm too far in to just be like, actually, I didn't want to do this. But also I'm like, oh, the amount of like runway ahead of me on this is so insane. Could I have a pickaxe?
Do you-
back, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, you had the hat as well. It's getting nighttime.
Did.
Maybe we
Doesn't have
should
efficiency
retreat
on.
to our island.
I feel like being on the island at night isn't going to be that useful.
I mean, we can
I
build
think we need
stuff.
to. That's
I
true.
guess.
Do you have any blocks?
No, not really. When we have blocks, we can
Yeah,
build
that
stuff.
might. I'm gonna go mining because I think that half of Minecraft is all about what you do below the ground.
Okay. Where are you?
My
Did you find a
genius.
cave?
No, you make a cave when you don't find a cave, right? That's those are the Minecraft rules. I guess we should make a pretty cave actually, because then we can see from our base. There we go. That's
Yeah. I mean, we can even make like a. Oh, there's a spider here. Like the water drop we have, we can make that go into like another other cave. You know, like we can dig down
Oh,
here.
there we go.
if you want.
That's what I'm talking about.
That'd be cool.
I'm over here.
Like down here. I don't have a shovel.
I get the idea that you're saying of like that could like lead you straight into the mine if you jump in the right place.
Yes,
Unless that's not
exactly.
what you're saying, in which case.
No,
That's
that's
insane.
exactly what I'm saying. It will be cool.
Nah, it's definitely
like-
not what you said. It's definitely what I said. My
okay.
fresh idea
Oh.
just now.
Oh wow, you dug
very
really
good.
fast. This is very impressive. All this you dug out.
Yeah, I made this cave myself. I left the
Amazing.
yours too because I knew that you'd want to come in and get some copper.
Copper.
I'm very kind that way. Copper. It's very useful in the early game, copper. You can use it to make.
Lightning rods.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I mean, I like lightning rods. I agree that if you compare it to a metal like iron, then it doesn't have a lot of uses. But if you compare it to a block like I don't know, tough, it has a lot of uses.
Yeah, I think to be critical of the lightning rod, I feel like that's the sort of feature that is like relatively low on use. Like, you know, a lot of Minecraft features are amazing because they fit some perfect, you know, niche to make you go out and get them. But I've genuinely never thought to myself, I need a lightning rod. And I don't know how common a thought that is. Especially because there's already, like, if it weren't for the trident with the with channeling on it already, you know, it'd be like, oh, you could use it for the charge creeper thing. But it's like, nope, it's worse at that than the charge creeper. Than the trident. Like, I personally have not been able to find like I'm excited for this part of the lightning rod.
So this is
like
more of a it's more of a multiplayer thing as well. Because in a multiplayer server, your server is up all the time, and around spawn, having fires start on builds is very common, basically.
Yeah, I've seen people have to make like glass roofs above their
exactly, that's super common, right? Or in servers I've played, I saw it a lot. So I think that's sort of where this is coming from.
I guess it makes sense on that level of like, yeah, if you need just protect, if you're going away for a long time, but also the world will be running, it's like a safety mechanism.
Or if you just play a lot in the same world, right? Over time, the chance of your house burning down, it gets bigger and bigger. Like, did you hear the story I told on live about my own experience with it?
No. I mean, I did, but I clearly cannot recall any of it. Like, I was clearly there. And you can see footage of me reacting to it, but I haven't.
I see. So I told a story about me and my partner. We were playing this. Why don't we have any mobs? Where are the mobs? They don't like us. I guess.
We're accidentally playing peaceful.
No, I saw a spider.
Check that fact.
So one.
Oh, it's normal.
Maybe we're on easy though.
Huh?
Are we on easy?
We're on normal.
Do you want to be on hard?
Would you like to be on hard?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh.
Oh, a sword. Oh, right. I've been using an axe. I stole your sword.
My hotbar has disappeared, and I don't know how to get it back.
F1, maybe? Is that what you mean?
No, it's like a menu didn't close fully, and so it's like I don't know how to describe my situation, but it'll probably go away soon.
Do you see the?
I might need to relog actually.
Okay. Do you see the name above my head?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not an F1 situation.
Yeah, no, F1. I didn't use that till like embarrassingly recently. Like, I used to think like it's so dumb. No one cares about the hotbar being there. But then I realized like, you know, it really does help the screenshots and like trying to just like show off a build.
Oh, he has a trident! Oh my god! Oh, he died.
Do you now has a trident?
No.
I feel like you're using all of my stone tools, and that I'm suffering alone.
You can have the sword. There you go.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. See, here'd be the perfect moment to go for a little murder, huh? Yeah, you'd be entirely defenseless.
I mean, I'm not entirely defenseless. Although you do have a better weapon than I do. Oh. Are you starving?
Yeah, I am starving. Which will now be
take
death,
some bread
actually, so I'm gonna...
behind you. You see, that is not the best time for murder. Obviously.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a start on the cave. That's my... Actually, wait, no, I get always so scatterbrained when there's like too many tasks in Minecraft that need doing. I feel like this is why your idea of like delegate the tasks is a good idea. So what do you wanna... Let's work out a list of things we need to do, and let's delegate them now.
I wonder, is that how you do it in your survival world, by the way? How do you focus there on doing stuff?
You just see where the day takes you. There's no rhyme or reason.
And you feel it doesn't work here because we're more than one person?
Exactly. I mean, I can roam off and do my own thing, and it works fine. But I feel like I'm not doing my duty to the group when I go off and get lost. Whereas if I fail my own time, it's like that's fine. I can forgive me, but I can't forgive you.
I think I think we can work on like a food farm somehow, like either chicken cooker or bread farm, or I don't know. You're the bedrock expert. What is like the first source of food you usually do? Oh, we have baby zombie. Oh, do we wanna? Oh,
whenever I'm
do we
playing in a
wanna
new world,
trap these zombie villagers and cure them?
It's a zombie villager on a zombie villager. A zombie
No, I'm
villager,
gonna
zombie
die.
villager jockey.
I'm good. Do we want to though?
You need some help, guys.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Let's
lock them in the house. What?
That's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Okay, so this house seems as good as any, right? Oh gosh.
How do I get out without them getting out though? I'm gonna die.
I've got a genius way to get you out if you're willing to hear me out. Okay, well, I was gonna do that, but with a sword.
Okay, I see. Just close the door.
The zombie
there?
villager had the same idea as me.
Yeah.
Yep, the door is. Oh, they're gonna knock it down though, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, I've
block it up
blocked out
or
the door.
something. Okay.
Yep.
Will they burn?
Mission accomplished.
Will they go out, or are they smarter than that?
I'm gonna quickly. Oh god, they did go out.
Oh, they go out to follow you. Go away. I'm sure they'll come inside. I think.
There we go. Okay, and now we just.
Oh, what? They're burning inside as well. Why are they burning inside?
Oh, because it's like half slabs. I don't think that's how it should work. Yeah, that's weird actually. Maybe we need to wait. Okay, I'm gonna break the wood so they go in the water and they stop burning.
Oh, that's too bad.
Okay, well.
Oh, we have one. No.
That's. Oh, that is so interesting. The baby zombie died on his back.
How can I get to the? Oh, he's gonna die. They're not very smart.
That is fascinating.
That is very unfortunate. I want my stuff though.
Huh.
That's too bad.
I didn't know that worked that way. I'm gonna level with you.
Yeah, I didn't either. Maybe someone should fix it.
Maybe because the building is. No,
No, I'm
like
guessing
it is made
it's
up entirely. Yeah, it's all stairs, and stairs are a partial block, and so maybe.
Wait, no, that's a full block. Oh, the side one is a stair, and the middle one is a full block. That's really dumb. That's not how it should work. Oh well.
It's interesting, yeah. I feel like it hasn't always been broken either, because it could just be that I've never tried. You know, I bet there's a fun way to use that to my advantage. I don't know what it is yet, but I want to like make a giant half slab thing in the sky that like should block out the light but doesn't, and then also mobs die from underneath it. I bet there's a genius build idea in that.
So
that's what we should do here. Cover the entire village.
What's the first like food farm you usually do?
The first farm, honestly, okay, so my default is I just find villagers and I eat their bread for as long as I humanly can. And then after that, usually you have enough animals like cows, etc. I feel like, the easy one is you go with wheat, you go with potatoes. I feel
so you
like
just grow potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. You just grow potatoes, throw them in a furnace, get some experience.
Oh, what?
Day.
Hello there.
But we have a ton of. Ooh, do you have any good traits?
He has moss, which is nice, but we
no
don't
way!
have emeralds.
Oh my gosh! I've spent so many weeks looking for moss in my Let's Play. And he just appears here on our second night. Cruel world.
Did you try like finding shipwrecks? Or I'm guessing it's hard to explore in your world because it's pretty big.
Yeah, I'm really cautious of exploring in it. I'm pretty close to the gig amount, and yeah, I also like just in general. unwise to explore when you know a big update that will have new generations about to come out.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Like I did a just for a check. I was like, just for fun, I was like, okay, how far do I have to go off? You know, like with experimental generation till I get new stuff. It's like a minimum of 1,600 blocks to find any new generation, and that's like in the ideal direction. In like the directions I actually like have things in, it's like a lot more, and it's a problem that grows and grows every time I explore. So I'm like, I only explore when I have a purpose that is explicitly there for that.
Yeah, I mean, in 118 it will be a lot easier to find these things, and you'll probably go exploring that time, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. That's the plan. It'll be fun. You know, I will be able to. I'm looking forward to the weirdest thing is clay in moss in lush caves. Like I'm gonna get so much of it. I'm gonna have so much clay. I don't even know what I'm gonna build out for clay yet. I might build some bricks. Might do some. I haven't even got a plan. I'm just like, oh, clay finally. It's been years, but I can finally build with you.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I agree that it's nice that I like when we make things like more accessible in a different way, because usually the way we do that is make a mob drop it, and I don't really love that. No, the pig ate one of my potatoes. But that is a cool way. Right now there's a place you can go to collect more clay. I like that a lot. Obviously it comes with its own problems, but
I think there's a problem. It's not so widespread. It's definitely a smaller problem than the alternatives. But Minecraft, in a way, it has what MMOs call like not feature creep, like progress creep or something. Like it's easier and easier to do the same thing over time. Like the amount, if you made a giant clay house a year ago, that clay house is now easier to make now. And so your builds over time, if you are playing survival, are to some extent devalued.
Yeah, power creep.
It's like power creep. That's the thank you. And thank you for correcting me too. Now I remember it correctly.
Yeah.
See?
I definitely agree that it's a problem. I think Minecraft is better at it than most games. Like just considering the power creep we have after 10 years, which is a lot, right? You are definitely way more powerful than Alpha. But compared to other games, it's actually pretty good. But still, yeah, it still happens, right? Because you want to give the players rewards, basically.
In terms of objective, just power creep, yeah, it's I would say Minecraft is arguably harder now than it was 10 years ago.
Really?
In terms area? I guess I mostly have this bias of like I consider Bedrock to be the majority Minecraft now versus, but like if you look at the fact that there are now 2 bosses that didn't exist before, and one of those bosses is like genuinely one of the hardest like bosses in a game, I would say. Like the Wither on Bedrock. Yeah, it's insane. It's like it's wacky that it's like the Bedrock version's harder because that's the one that's on phones. But like I would say 2 boss fights objectively harder. Like the number of new things in the Nether, it's not just zombie, pigmen, and ghast now. It's like 6 different mobs, all that have some terrifying way to kill you.
No, I agree that the Bastions are a really good challenge. I think they're built really well as well, because you can really easily avoid them if you don't want to go there. I think is really cool.
Yeah, that's actually that was my first instinct. Like, well, I would say they don't make the Nether harder. They're just a thing to find in the Nether, because there's no. The Bastions are just a thing on the side. I guess anything in Minecraft is just a thing you can kind of choose to do. You know, that is what is your view? Is like is beating the end in Minecraft like the default objective, or is there no default objective?
No, definitely not. Like considering how many people don't even do that, right? And like I feel like so many people don't do it, and people who do it so many times, it's like, one of the first thing they do, right? You do it on the beginning of your world, and then you play on it for months after that. Like, I think there's very little people where that's sort of the objective, other than, of course, like speedrunning and stuff. That's their objective because that is like the objective, right? Although there are other speedrun objectives as well. But no, for a normal player, I don't think that's the objective at all.
If I play the DuckTales video game and I don't make it all the way to the end, it doesn't make the end any less true. Oh, I found a mineshaft, by the way, if you want to take it. Sorry, I just picked a random game.
I found... Are they more common or something? I found another zombie villager.
I think... Do you mean a zombie villager on a zombie villager, or just a zombie villager?
Just a zombie villager.
They feel more common, but I think it is 5%. But,
okay. I think in Java I rarely see them. Which I'm not saying is better.
Yeah, I see them all the time.
That's really cool. So I found another one. I am really up to trying to cure it and revive our village. That will be really fun.
Oh, that is a fun idea, yeah.
It will be really tough, though. Let's see if it holds... It doesn't hold items, so it's going to despawn. Do you know any tricks about making them not despawn? Other than name tag?
No, zombie villages I have a nightmare with. I'm gonna maybe if you hurt them a bit, like one time, and then you... Like, if you don't have a name tag, that's like, and then you enclose them in a space, I think you'll get... I could be...
Really? Okay, interesting. I punched them. So you're saying if I lock them up in a hole now it'll be fine?
There's a list of significant interactions you can do with a mob, and I forget what they all are. But I feel like doing damage to it might be one.
Okay, I mean, there's not much we can do other than just try your idea.
Yeah, if it fails, then we'll learn. And so it's going to be a win-win. We're going to be more knowledgeable at the end regardless.
So I know that in Java, for example, if they're in a boat, they can't despawn.
The boat. Yeah, that is
so
one.
I don't think that's a thing, though. Let's do that as well. Yeah, sure. How do I
if you just do everything, then you increase your odds of one of the things working.
Let's make a boat.
That's just maths right there.
Why can't I make a boat? I need a shovel. That's why I can't make a boat. That is... of course that is.
I was looking forward to this moment. I was like, yeah, he's about to make a boat. Okay. How long?
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Can I... Oh, he's in a boat. Okay, good. Any reason I need to enclose him? No, nothing is gonna attack it. Okay. Oh my god, he's killing me. Okay, so we have a zombie villager in a boat. Let's hope he doesn't despawn. Maybe my chat knows. Can it pick up a helmet? My chat says. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. If only you had a leather helmet lying around.
Do you wanna bring one to me, maybe?
I am a little too deep in a mine. Like, I might be lost. I'm gonna level with you.
I see.
I'm not saying I am. It's a possibility at this point.
It's possible, yeah.
But the good news is I'm gonna come back with some dripstone, so we can start a lava farm. So...
Oh, that would be cool. I'm up for that.
Yeah. To me, that's one of my favorite new early game farms. It's like, now you can fuel all your furnaces for free.
Yeah, that's something I really wanted to do actually as well. Have like a furnace array that automatically fills with lava. I think that will be really fun. I think it's hard to do as well, right? Sure. Because you need to do a lot of cauldrons to keep it running.
Depends on how much you're using them. Like, even I've got like 3 dripstone at my draining my ocean thing, and even though both furnaces are constantly in use, it's still like keeping them afloat, which you'd figure wouldn't be true. It could be just chance that it's been lucky right now, But and then I had 9 in my hardcore world when 1.17 came out, and it was like way more than I ever needed.
I see. I see.
I think because even though it's rare for lava to come out of them, it's then also incredibly rare for it's incredibly slow. Like it takes 8 seconds to smelt, and you get 100 smelts from a bucket of lava. So even the the baseline maps is like 15 minutes almost, and that's if you're using it all the way. Which I guess you can't not use it all the way because it's lava.
Yeah. What the? Oh, hello. I just got a huge raid. From Cub Fan.
Awesome.
Of all people. There is the raid sound coming in. Oh my god. Well, I'm confused. Hello. I'm sorry. Will you allow me a second, Mr. Cat? Is that okay?
No, yeah. Have your time with the. Enjoy the raid.
Okay.
Say the words to them. You need to.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Say hello as well. Hello to everyone here. You wanna say hello to Cub Fan?
Hello, everyone.
Do you know Cub Fan?
I'm always like embarrassed. I feel like he's the hermit, right? Am I mistaken?
He's the hermit.
Or is he someone else?
He's one of the hermits. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know a Cub fan. I'm assuming he's a fan of the Cubs. Also, I've worked that out. I don't know what the Cubs are.
Actually, the Cubs are his fans. His fans are called Cubs. I think, if I remember correctly.
Like Cubscribers, you could call them.
Cubscribers, exactly. I think that's exactly how he's calling them. I saw that on one of his streams. That's pretty clever. Cub, thank you so much for bringing your friends over. Hello, everyone. How would you describe what we're doing here, ToyCat? Is there any way of describing it? By the way, the zombies.
Co-op Minecraft world with no beds and no village for some reason.
Yes. I'm here.
No good reason for that one, but...
Yeah, we don't know the reason. I'm here on a realm on Bedrock playing together with Mr. ToyCat. And we are trying to survive. The British. Oh, there's an American ToyCat as well.
No, there's a South Korean one actually, but that's a fun little.
Seriously, named ToyCat specifically?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a very interesting. There's a fun story about how I got that URL too, but different time.
Okay.
And now we've got a Panda to Cub fan subscribers. I don't have a bed, and also it's no bed.
We're not allowed to sleep. It doesn't matter if you have a bed or not.
Are you just trying to set your spawn point?
Yes. Oh, are you sneaking my stream? You're stream sniping. I see what you're doing there.
Oh no, it comes up in chat.
Oh right. Yeah, I just did that to set my spawn. Yeah. Now I have a home officially.
I should stop stream sniping. Good idea.
Yeah, so, no, we're not playing hardcore. We already died. Well, ToyCat died. Oh, I died as well, actually, so we have one death.
Hey, you died too,
Yeah.
How about it's one core? It's like
what?
hardcore. But
oh, that's it? Now if we die, then it's not one core anymore?
Now it's forever.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. One core Minecraft.
Yeah, and we're sort of looking for cool challenges to do together. And our first one is that we don't pass the night. It was very arbitrary and probably a mistake, but we'll see how it goes. We're just starting up. We started this world like an hour ago.
Get this right. Now, this is our last night without phantoms. This is where the fun begins.
Oh god, that's terrible. We need to build a house quickly. That's gonna be pain. We also need a food source. We desperately need a food source.
Have you considered eating gravel? It's very nutritious.
I have never considered that. No. All my years in Minecraft, never considered gravel. Oh, that wasn't full.
No, I think that there's definitely I think I think we definitely need a food source, but I think we got like enough food to pretend that we don't need to.
For
You know,
what?
I've got 10 breads. We've got enough food to pretend that we don't need a food source. We can just keep on living. Let this problem come up later, you know?
I mean, I've been taught from my adult life that postponing your problems is the best approach, honestly. It always worked out for me.
So, okay.
That's bad.
So, for real, right? Like, when you're like a teenager, everyone's like, yeah, well, you gotta get everything out of the way as fast as you can. In your adult life, so many problems go away if you just ignore them. So many.
Really?
It's not good advice. Yeah, so many. Like
what for example?
Okay, a company I was working with is like I worked with a while ago is like, oh, we actually really need this W4 form from you. It's very, very urgent. And I just kept ignoring them, and then they stopped asking. And now I don't have to fill out a form. Problem solved.
I see. How? What? I don't know. How? How did it work? Why don't they need it anymore? So many questions.
Yeah, right. I would have the questions for them, but I am I have not spoken to them since. But as far as I'm concerned, problem solved, right? And that's like pretty high level stuff. That's like a very important piece of thing going on there.
Yeah.
So many of life's things are set up for like the lowest common denominator, which is someone who does no planning or preparation whatsoever. And so
I see.
Why,
You're saying the
not
world
take
is
it on?
prepared for people like us who are just postponing things. Who
because
are
it's
we
so
to
prepared.
contradict the expectation of the world and suddenly become productive, right? Like, no. So I don't have that much of an experience of things going away, problems going away, but I have an experience of like having a task that like officially is going to take like weeks, right? And then not doing it for weeks, and then doing it in the last day or something, right? Like so many times in my life, I postponed my graduation. Okay, I got a thunder and an arrow shot at me at the same time. I do not like
so
it.
Intense.
Yes.
I heard that thunder so intensely, and I'm beat from the ground. that was something else.
So saying my graduation project, right? High school like programming class, how do you say that? Computer science class.
Yep.
It's something we should have worked on for the entire year, right? Like it was a full year worth of work. I did it over a weekend with a friend of mine, like my project partner, whatever. We did it over a weekend. Granted, we did not sleep that weekend, but we did it over a weekend, and we got like more than the perfect score. So like life has not done a good job.
Oh wow.
Yes, like it's the perfect score, and then you have like what the teacher thinks of you as well, which augments that a bit. I'm gonna die. Please no. Please Minecraft. I am your developer talking to you. Please do not kill me. Thank you. Okay, another skeleton. I really need to make a shield. Usually I make a shield. You're throwing me off. Usually I make a shield like at my first thing in the world.
You don't need a shield. No one ever needs a shield.
What? My single death disagrees with you. Another creeper.
Maybe this is the speedrunner in me, but like any death that you have from not having a shield, you also could have had not with the shield, just with some better planning.
Are you kidding me? Ah!
What I'm saying is,
zombies don't like that I'm keeping them out with the door. Okay, creeper as well. Good, good. No. Don't blow up my house. Okay. Shield. Can I have a shield? Thank you.
Would you like some iron?
I have a few iron. Would you like some iron? I should make a sword, right?
We have an iron off. Is that what you want?
Oh, you wanna compare
Let's do it.
iron? Come, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm up for it. I'm
Okay,
ready.
So
I'm ready.
This is my iron,
How much is that?
and this is 23 iron, split perfectly between raw and cooked for the connoisseur.
Mm-hmm.
Very
So
well.
I have 9 cooked and 6 raw, which is
Oh, how did you get so much iron?
15. Like there's a
was,
cave
like,
over there.
Dedicatedly doing. Oh, okay. You know. I've been
And
doing
I
it wrong.
have a shield, which is the one more, and I'm dead.
Oh my god!
I heard that.
I did
I
not
heard
see a
that,
creeper. I don't know. Like, I want to go watch my footage back because
You were staring exactly at where the creeper came from, and you're telling me
yeah, exactly right.
it's nothing to do with the fact that I'm trying to out iron you. That's nothing like that, right? You just didn't
It'd
know
be funny
this.
if I picked up your iron specifically from your corpse. And was like, sorry, where were we?
How dare you?
Oh, cat, there's a creeper. This time for real. I can
Are
see
you
him this
kidding
time.
me? What the heck? Yeah,
Well,
remember
time
when
I
I
can
said
actually
not
watch it,
sleeping is
so.
not sleeping is something we're gonna grow to regret. Remember that? Someone said that.
Well, I think
Oh,
there's
did it?
still a
He
mistake
destroyed
there
my
because,
sign as well. Aw. I made a
you say
very...
we are gonna regret it. I'm living great right now.
Are you?
And note how I don't even need a shield to live great.
Oh, I can't use a shield in the
Very-
main hand? Can't use a shield in the main hand? And you took all my weapons.
Don't. Oh, I guess not because of the way it works. Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh,
I took
wait.
your weapons back. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
no, I was trying to activate it with right click.
Oh,
I need to
okay.
use it with shift, right? Oh my god.
This time you've got to
Creeper
listen
is
to me. Okay.
So many things.
I wonder why they're all picking on you so much. Like, I'm just watching the insanity happen.
It's the cave.
It's
I'm
very
telling you,
beautiful.
It's the cave.
Okay. Wait. You don't have a cape.
Oh, I don't... Oh, okay, so I don't know why it is.
Neither do I. Sorry. When we play Java, you get to outcape me. But here on Bedrock, we're the same. We're exactly the same.
You don't have a cape? Why don't you have a cape?
Yeah, there's no capes on Bedrock. Oh, there are, but only on Steve and Alex skins. You can't put them on your own skin.
What? What?
It's because it's part of the customize a character thing. You know the.
Like, is
where
your
you put
tail
little-
bothering the cape or something? What? I don't get it.
I think that's a part of it because I mean, like, there's a lot of skins that look like this. You know.
What the
How are you gonna put this? Oh, this has a cape though. This has
What
a cape
the
anyway.
hell just happened? You just... How did...
Is this your first time experiencing?
I honestly didn't
okay,
know
you know,
you can change mid-game, first of all. What
So,
the hell?
I
Okay.
have a lot of questions about how this skin has a cape, but only half a cape. And then also, look at the way I held a sword, isn't it adorable?
So chat says you're not correct, though. I don't know how much I trust chat, but chat says you're not correct.
Really? You know, I'm gonna check because it could be they've added it. Since I would love if that's true. It's true. Look.
Put your cap
Oh
on.
no, it's not. Wait.
What?
Supposedly I put a cape on, but it's not. Is it on? Hey.
Yeah.
It
you have
does
a cape.
interfere with the tail. You're right.
Yeah, the tail is in the way. When you move, though, it's okay. When it's flying up, then you see it.
Oh yeah.
And it's good. You just can't stand still.
It's just
that's
that
all.
it's. Yeah, just gotta always be moving, which is fitting. I feel like.
Chat is asking how do you
We
get the
also-
R2D2 skin. What the? That
it's
is
part of
so
Star Wars.
weird that you can change in game. I mean, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to. It's just weirding me out.
I just changed my skin now, but it hasn't updated. So let me show you my delightful skin collection.
What? Or your?
An
Oh, there's a
orange.
creeper.
This is a Fun Spring reference. Or I can be this.
What?
Do you want to know how much this skin cost me?
What is this? Is that
This is
half
$11
butterfly?
microtransactions. I bought the most expensive thing in every category. This is the flex skin.
I see. Okay. That is crazy.
See, you know, that's why Java sucks. You can't flex your. Oh, well, I deserve that. I deserve that.
I did say watch for that creeper. I don't know if you heard me.
You know, it was very nice of you. You did give me fair warning there.
Yes.
Is the round running laggy, or is that? Am I imagining that? Is it like my internet, maybe? I'm not even streaming.
I think it's fairly smooth for me.
Like I tried to triple hit that creeper and it just didn't work.
Baby zombie!
Yeah.
Go away! I don't have a weapon. I should probably have a weapon. And maybe food. The R2D2 sucking up the items is too good. Oh my god. Oh, I can't hide in my house anymore. Oh my god. Eat. Hungry now. You're. You have a name tag? What? Where did you get a name tag from?
I went into a mine shaft. I've been Minecraft. While
Do you have two of them?
It's been. I do not sadly. We can name you. It's not what you want.
I mean, we can heal one villager. Oh my god, running with that sword. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I
what
got a
think
gold
of
couple
it.
as well, by the way.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very. Well, for what it's worth, this is a branded skin that like is very very old. Like it predates Bedrock even.
Really? Okay.
Can you see? By the way, here's the weird thing about this. Like, there's some PvP questions. So right now, can you tell I'm holding a bow pointed at you?
No, you're just moving slowly.
But it was
Zelda thank you so much for that subscription.
So this skin, you
I'm
also
sorry
can't
I'm
see him
not
wearing a
interacting
hat.
with chat more. It's
So
just
because it's
conversations.
licensed skin.
But thank you
It
so
doesn't
much.
show like armor or what you're holding. Like it'll show I'm holding a sword. It's out right now. Like it looks kind
Yeah,
of.
but why doesn't it show the bow?
It doesn't show the bow because I don't know. I guess they wouldn't be able to
animate
use the arms
it.
for it, so it would look ridiculous.
I
Or maybe
mean,
they just didn't make the animation.
I don't know. Can you use that in any server? Like you said, that sounds like a PvP issue.
As best I know, servers have the choice to enable or disable them. I don't think any do. No, I could be wrong. You know, this is one of those fun issues to go find out. Wait, do you want to see my skin collection? So, again, I have a lot of ridiculous skins. If you're
maybe
impressed
let's
by
go
them.
on top of our island, and then we can be
That's
safe
a good
there.
place to do this.
Let's do that. You want to do a
Relatively
race?
safe. We've got only a few minutes. Let's do it. Race. Okay, first one to the island is I don't know the superior Minecraft parkour player. Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't wanna be less good at parkour than me, huh? Oh no! I didn't see that coming. Oh no!
Where's
Okay.
No. What?
Okay, I got it now. I got it. No, 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 no.
Where am I? Okay.
This is such a cool mountain. I didn't really properly realize till just now. Okay, we gotta sprint jump for these. Oh. Oh.
All down.
Last one on the island. Yeah.
Oh damn. GG.
So tonight's gonna be fun. I just want to remind you. It's gonna be a very good night tonight.
I just fell down. We should have built a house. Yeah, definitely. Also, I have no food.
Okay, don't worry. I'm on it right now. Oh no, there's two spiders up there, and I've also not picked up my food. Oh no, I've got food. Oh, I've got plenty of food actually. Do you want me to throw it down for you?
No, I'm coming up.
Perfect.
See if I can do this. Ah! I cannot. The answer is no. Something is messing me up in the controls. Like, I'm not good at parkour in Java either, but I feel like... I don't know, I feel like I don't have I can't expect how much I'm gonna move. When I jump.
Yeah,
and
I
move
get
and stuff.
the reverse thing when I play Java. I think it's the it's like the physics of how slowly you stop when you stop moving.
Yeah,
That mess you up.
probably some small change just messing me up.
Very minor. Yeah. You hear that? Very minor. Not a big I'm just not big enough to blame all your faults on.
I can blame how much I want on it.
You know, that's very clear. No, you're totally right though, but like if you procrastinate something like I feel like this actually is like it's procrastinating mindset. Like if something takes 48 hours, the best way to spread that is do 1 hour a day for 48 days. You know, add 12 days in for days off, and that's 2 months. Or 48-hour non-stop session means that you don't have to think about it till the very end. And if by itself, that's probably a destructive mindset. But when you consider that a lot of things do just go away, I think that's what makes it the smart thing. Like there are so many things that people will tell you are like the most important thing that you need to know right this minute, right now, and then like they forget about it before the thing comes to you. It's
Oh, I left all my
happened.
things where I died. Did I go get them?
It's a long way down, huh? It's a long way down.
Yeah, I don't know if... Well, I had some iron, I think. Yeah, I should. Do you have a bucket? A water bucket?
Oh wait, I've got some good news. I stole your raw iron for the bit. And so
That's
right
a good
now
news.
it's gonna become it's in the furnace.
You don't have a water bucket, right?
Oh, you better believe I don't. I've got that though.
Oh, great.
It's like halfway there.
I wanted a way to get down easily. That's not really helpful.
Can't you just jump in a little hole?
Yeah, but then I need to
There's
climb up to where I died. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, I see the issue. Yeah. We could have made a hay bale, probably. That would have been the middle ground.
I don't know if I trust myself jumping on a hay bale. I could have taken food though.
I feel like you didn't.
That would have been smart.
Yeah, that would have been smart. Would have been if only there was some way you could have anticipated that. It was impossible. Don't worry about it.
I'm good. Baby gas skin? What?
Oh,
That's from
tells you about it,
Dungeons,
does it?
right?
Oh no, it's oh maybe they used it there, but it's another 2012 skin pack that just it transfers over to the. I need to, I didn't realize it would ruin the surprise for you in chat. I was hoping you'd just come to the island and I'd be a baby girl. I was looking forward to that.
I see.
You know, I'm gonna
Surprise you with something else.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do now. It'll be a different surprise. Let's see what we got lying around in here. I've got this like big opposition to buying skin packs because like you don't really need more than one, but
what?
Apparently 100 of them. So
I ran out of food, so my sprinting didn't work. Oh my god! I have an excuse every time. Every death, I have its own excuse. Very special. I'll get it. I'll get it. We'll be fine. Until I get up, it's going to be daytime, and then we'll want to go out, and all be for nothing.
You know, let's just not even bother. Let's just I'll just hop down. We'll go cave in together, or better yet, we'll start a new challenge. Wait, actually, well, I've got an idea. If I no, I had a good idea. It's gone. I'm sorry. It's all gone
What
now.
was it? Was it a good idea though? Was it really?
Is there such thing as a good idea, or are they just good execution?
You know, I watched the.
You can take the work.
I wanted to ask, like, about the draining an ocean thing. Do you have like? Are you worried that you'll like? What will happen if you just don't finish it? Are there like bad consequences?
As long as engagement gets low enough on the stream that I can be relatively sure most people have forgotten about it, I never reference it again. And then someone asks, I go, ha ha ha, yeah, funny, right? And then
And do
and
you
then we
feel
just
bad
ignore
about it? I got a creeper and the
Um,
skeleton. Great.
There is definitely a maximum amount of, like, I feel like I've put in a minimum amount of effort before I can quit a project. I have to be a minimum amount of done with it. But like before I commit to something like that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do at least this many, and I'm gonna enjoy it for at least this many too. I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
I feel like if I really start to get exhausted by it, I'll just have more fun outside of, which is basically what I've been doing anyway, like spinning the wheel and whatever else, you know, like it's been entertaining me when I'm being when I'm getting lost with it. I'm coming in here to save you, by the way, killing all the mobs.
Thank you. Appreciate it. As a baby guest. Amazing. Does the bow not work on that one as well?
Oh yeah, maybe it's a skin particular issue. Huh. Yeah, you can hold in. Like it makes no sense the way I'm holding this bread. Like it just.
I mean, I think it's
I know you're
fine
busy
though.
with,
It's better that it looks weird than not seeing it at all.
You're right. Also, when I'm eating the bread, it looks adorable. But yeah.
No, no.
Yo, watch out!
My God.
Did you hear that one before it went off? Dude? Oh.
Not soon enough.
No.
I really need a
I got you.
weapon.
Another creeper. Oh, watch! No.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just hiding behind my shield. I really need a weapon. I have so much junk in my inventory. Okay, we need a house. I decided we need a house.
Have you seen the house I built for us yet? I thought it was very nice, and I feel like you haven't appreciated it as fully as it deserves.
I don't think it has a roof, so I don't think it counts as a house.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Are you coming here with your idea of what a house is and forcing it onto me?
I'm forcing it on reality. It's all good. It's not onto you. It's onto everything. I decided what houses are.
Okay, I
There's wood on
got
me.
another fun skin to.
Let's see if I can get. That is exactly the same skin.
Oh, I didn't actually. Oh, I went through all that effort. Oh, you can't even search skins, so it takes a while for them to work. Oh, that whole thing is lost. What happens if I put an emote on this skin? Actually, let's wait. Do you want to? Okay, I know this is a weird. Wait, what's the? Yeah, I'm gonna just you know, you give me most of a minute, and I will have a mildly amusing thing for you. Gonna be there any minute.
I'm gonna try to make a sword in the meantime. Okay. I have everything I could ever need. Why do I have a stonecutter? That is not what I need.
Oh, that's my stonecutter. I knew that was missing.
I'll put it.
I had to craft another one to replace
You know what? I'll put it in our TBD house.
House of questionable value.
Roofiness.
Questionable houseness, like roofiness.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very roofy house, you know.
I feel like I'm gonna fall. You know what?
A bit of a roof area.
I've had enough of this. That's enough. It's been fun. We've saw Ulraf die many times. That's enough. We have a crafting table floor, of course. You have 4 stonecutters up here and you're complaining about that stonecut.
They cost an iron ingot each to craft. They are not a cheap block.
So happy you placed 4 of them down then.
I use resources effectively, okay?
Wait, do you have dripstone on you? Like pointed dripstone?
I do. Yes. We just need a
Okay.
lava bucket, and then we got a farm going.
We can
Here we
do
go.
that. I feel like doing things up here is going to be very difficult, though.
Why do you feel like that?
Because it's a small floating island.
Are you
Like,
sure about that?
space is limited. Am I sure about space being limited? I'm fairly sure about it. I'm not sure about time being limited, you know, but space, I think so. Rogue the Bat.
Space and time. You can be anything in Minecraft.
You are
can-
Rogue
you
the
can be-
Bat.
You can be a sexy anime bat if you really want to, and there's
What?
nothing.
You're still
Man,
a
you have
ghast,
ruined
though.
the. Really, I'm a ghast on your screen.
Yeah, you're a baby gas still. Now you're
happens
doing
when I do
emotes, but you're still doing. You're a ghast doing the hammer dance.
Huh?
Hello
That's
to you
a
as
bug.
well.
I feel like
I don't know what button is emotes. How do I do emotes?
that's B. You have to unlock
I
them
don't
with
have any.
achievements, though, or the one thing better than
Emote
achievements, which is
one.
money.
But I can point and stuff. I can clap, whip. Oh, it costs money. How do I have 3,000 coins?
Is it one of those fun privileges of being?
Could be. I don't know.
You do you think?
Oh,
Or
I
do you think
like
it's like
this
you
one.
got
I'm buying
anything?
this one. This one is cool. Equip. Look. How do I? Where? I'm standing here. Bam. I don't see myself though. What? Do you see it? Oh, what? I can't
do see
move
it,
while
yeah.
doing it. But this is meant to be
I think
moving.
you can, but it cancels it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hoped I can run like this, like
Did you get
Naruto
a Sonic
run.
one or something?
That was a Sonic one, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know till just now that they had like Sonic and Ben 10 themed emotes. Oh, they have Star Wars ones as well, man. This is a whole world, huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's I would like to quickly congratulate you. Can you you and your emotes have done really well, so
You're doing nothing. You're
Using
just
my
staring in
tapping.
the air. What?
oh, maybe because you see me as a ghast still, if I fix that. Is it
Like,
good now?
so chat says you changed skin, but you're still a ghast on my screen. I don't know why.
Am I still a ghast?
You're still a
I
ghast. Maybe
continuously change skin
disconnect?
until
Maybe I disconnect?
you know, it's fine. You know, you can just imagine me as a ghast forever if you. Okay, that works too.
Let's try it. So I want to make a smeltery. Are you up for making a smeltery? Okay, now you're a weird cat. Okay. Like a purple cat.
Whoa! Don't you call him a weird cat? He has not earned this slander.
I mean, weird is not
You know,
bad.
let me.
Is weird bad?
That's true.
I want this
You know, weird. Maybe me calling weird bad is the real offensive one.
Yeah.
This is how I feel about that. That's how I.
The fact that I can float is really weird to me. I don't know if these emotes, dude. Look at that. What is that? What is happening? Oh, now you're a bat.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some strange ones for sure. Anyway, the emote I was trying to do is this one. This is what I was trying to do. I was trying to congratulate you.
Yeah, the gas doesn't have hands, so you're just staring into the air.
Okay, let's take it back. There we
Mm,
go. Nice normal Minecraft we get now.
okay, so how much pointed whipstone do you
House is
have?
beautiful. I have. Do you want me to? It's quite a large number. I've got one. I'm sorry. They spawn in very small amounts right now, so I'm gonna blame that one on you, and then.
Thank you. First of all,
You know,
that's all my wood is enough to make one chest. I'm gonna pour all the junk into it. Oh, but we have saplings.
The house, we could do cauldrons, and then this wall of the house could be chests. That was the vision I had.
How much iron do you think we have? Good question.
Oh yeah, cauldrons are pretty expensive. You know, I'm gonna get right down to the mine right now. Get what? Oh, we had another goat, but he just left again.
Let's put
one
the
more
dripstone in
gone.
a way that will grow, so we have more dripstone at least when you come back.
That's smart. I mean, it won't actually
Can
do
I have
anything while we're not
some
this.
wood from you, maybe? Oh, I have some.
No, I have one crafting table, and that's all wood I have.
How do you have so many things in your world? How did you get anything done?
I almost have this thing of like, whenever I play a world that's not mine, I have to do all the ludicrous things that like, I'm you know, like, rather than team playing it all the way. Okay, so we're gonna place some dripstone here,
Sounds good.
and then we can place some pointed dripstone under here,
How did you get up?
and then I jumped on the. Okay, well that works too, I guess. I'll just stop the water flowing away.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
You're kind of messing with the vibe I have going on in my house. I feel like
Your house? Excuse me? Do you want me to leave and make my own house? Is that what's happening here?
Sorry, who built the house? Just I wanna.
I thought you built it for us, though.
Yeah, I built it. I built it for us, and so
Oh, it's not your house.
like when you put your contribution on, it will be our house. And if your contribution is dirt, then
my contribution
that is your house.
Is a dripstone farm. That's my contribution.
I think there's a famous quote on this one that it's your junk, but it's my stuff. Anything of questionable value, if it's yours, is objectively worthless. If it's mine, then maybe it's worth keeping around. And that's how I feel about this situation right here. I only have a few more minutes. Do you want to do a silly little challenge before we go?
Sure.
How about, like, race to diamonds?
It sounds like a lot of, like, luck, though, right?
Isn't everything in life ultimately down to luck when you really dive into it? I mean, isn't it lucky that you happen to be born in a country where you could develop your computer science skills and then eventually get a job at Mojang?
It is a lot of luck, I agree.
And so really, I mean...
Sure. Is there anything? No, I think that's the... like, if you have a few minutes, we're both gonna lose, though, right?
You think you can't find diamonds in a few minutes?
Pretty sure.
You've already lost.
Do you have... you have iron tools as well. I don't have any iron tools.
I have iron tool singular, admittedly.
Where did all our iron go?
Now, why am I not?
That's where all our iron go. I see. Okay, that's good to know. I don't have any wood though. Oh, I have sticks. Okay, I'm good to go.
I don't have wood, but I do have these. Maybe that's useful.
I mean, that's important just as much as wood, right? Polished diorite.
Yeah, everything has to play its own little bit, right? Everything has to.
I mean, I can do this. This is my contribution to the house, and now it's both of ours.
So tell me exactly how useful are these blocks compared to the blocks I put in the house?
I mean, compared to all the stonecutters after the first one, these are more useful.
What if we both need to use a stonecutter at the same time? What if
we can both use the same one. Can't we?
You don't know that's how they work. I don't.
Try
I don't
it.
Actually know.
Access this one.
Which one are you on?
You on the top,
one, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Oh no, it doesn't work at all. Oh. And what if we have guests around? You know.
They can all use the same. Oh, the water froze. I guess we're in a freezy.
Oh right. We need to put a torch on it.
Or a block covering it.
I don't have any wood, so I can't make it.
I mean, I can just cover it.
Or
There we go. Now it can't freeze.
is that true?
Yep.
That seems counterintuitive. Like the cold
mean-
should still be in the biome regardless of this.
I don't know,
guess there's a
because
lot of counter-good.
if you're
Maybe it's
underground and suddenly your water freezes, it's kind of weird. Well,
If you're underground in a
Yeah, in the cold area. That's actually true. In reality, it's not weird. My game brain is saying it's weird, but I don't know why. I don't have a good argument. I don't
you
know.
need to be able to see the effects of something, otherwise it feels wrong. I do get that.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have a
right.
goat again. Should we savor this one?
I'm up for the challenge is who can get rammed by a goat first. That's I think is a good challenge.
Oh.
They are not having any of our bullshit. They are not. They don't want part in our shenanigans.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, go all the way to the edge. You go. Oh, okay. Whoa, that was just impolite. Oh, there's a spider jumping down here.
Oh. Can I?
I got rammed
can
by
I
a goat,
snowball it?
seems.
I
I
can
mean-
snowball it. Oh, I missed. I love the fact that
Oh,
this pushes.
okay.
Are you good?
I'm on half a heart. Oh, now I'm on a full
Oh.
heart. Now I'm back at half a heart. Yeah, I'm just gonna run in for my life right now.
I believe
It's
in
all
you.
good.
You can do it.
Okay, you try and get hit by a goat before I find diamonds. There we go. That's a perfectly equal challenge. I see no issues of running it. Okay, let's
I'm
go,
gonna
let's go,
die.
let's go.
Okay. No, the goat is not interested.
Dying is an instant
I mean,
fail,
for
so-
me, it's just purely a
Cool.
time thing, right? It's until the cooldown is up, basically.
Is it really? I honestly, I still don't think I've been hit by a goat. Like, I don't understand the mechanic at all.
It's lucky
it
that
hits
you have the
multiple
person who
times?
did the mechanic, then. Basically, it's a cooldown. Like, once every...
Ah,
I think it's like 5 minutes, if I remember correctly. It, like, looks around for a ram target. And if it finds it, then it's trying to align to it. Like, it's getting ready to ram. And if it's able to finish aligning, then it's going to ram you.
interesting.
That's basically it.
I think 5 minutes sounds very high, like in the abstract, but in reality, it's actually a very reasonable number. Like,
Yeah, I played
5
around
minutes
with
seems
the amount of time a lot. Because I want you to be able to like get rammed when you see a goat in the mountains, but I also want you to be able to have a goat in your base and not get rammed too often with a point where it's annoying, right?
uh-huh.
So that's the balance I try to make.
That is a fun little trade-off that I wouldn't have thought about. I found an amethyst geode. Can I count that as my diamonds?
That is really cool. Get it so we can do a spyglass.
Things. Oh, spyglass. Oh, could combine with that copper.
Yes, that's why I got the
complete
copper.
The gamut.
Exactly why.
I mean, I feel like it's just rude to leave copper lying in the ground, right? Like it's hard to do.
I get that actually. We actually talked about it, about how and like it sort of gets annoying because you feel like you should not leave like ores in the ground, right? Like, but you already have something like that, right? You have coal. After a while, a lot of people just leave coal in the walls. So I feel like it's going to be the same, right? If you don't feel like you want a lot of copper, you're just going to start leaving it at some point, and it's not going to be annoying anymore.
Well, I used to do that with both coal and iron, like years ago, because I was just like, I'm done. I'm never gonna need a huge amount of iron because I wasn't big into redstone, wasn't big into cauldrons or anything. And like the only thing I needed was rails, and even then you find those in mine shafts. But then after a while, I was like, oh, I really do need that coal because I'm, placing 100,000 torches in my world. Like, I really need the iron because now hoppers are.
I think that's what's so cool about mega projects, right? It's sort of the way I like to do that is I like to look at my chests, see something that I have way too much of, and then build a mega project around that. Like, how do I waste all that
that's
material?
totally. Like, it's so sad when you have a great idea, but you're like, I can only get like 100 diamond blocks, and even then, it's gonna take everything I own. And like, what can you build with 100 diamond blocks? Not lots. But if it's like cobblestone or wood or something, it's like, yeah, that's definitely how all my mega projects have gone so far. Just I have a lot of it. Let's make it work because it's a lot less satisfying to do small things. For the most part, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. I've removed all the blocks around the budding amethysts, so we're gonna have a lot of amethyst growing now.
That's good.
I don't know how to get back out without, so I didn't bring any wood down with me because I was just running for my life when I went down here. And so I still don't have torches, which is a bit of a problem. But
the sun is coming up, if that's helpful.
how is you getting? It is not, sadly. When you're in the cave,
Oh, you're
for
underground?
some reason the light doesn't come through. Oh yeah, I'm at the geode. You see.
I thought it's
is,
like close to the surface.
Geodes are usually underground, I find.
Can you describe where you are? Like, will you be able to make me
Okay,
understand
so-
how to get to you?
I actually bet I could. Okay, so do you see the big circle pool of water?
That we drop to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 2 cave entrances there. Go into a cave entrance and look immediately to your left. If you see a little like passageway, that's the right one. If you don't see a passageway, it's not the right one.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna get some wood and come look for you. So if I'm in the pool...
Hey, there we go.
What?
Then look backwards away from the village and you'll see the mine entrance.
Okay.
I think.
Why do you need wood? For torches?
Yeah, I'm mining the mine shaft now, but it's very inefficient and slow. I would love to... If you have torches directly, or just some wood, or, anything in between. That'd be nice.
I have both. What I don't have is food. If only someone
I
had the
have 9
foresight
bread.
of making a food farm.
I mean, wait, how about I'll do one better than you coming down here with wood. I'll come up with my beetroot.
Beets? I'm eating beets. It's such a bad food.
Oh, no, I won't.
Oh my god. No crystals for us. Away from this thing. Is it this thing? I don't have any
This is a
food.
beautiful start.
Wait, but this thing ends, doesn't it? Yeah, I went into one of the caves, but it ends short.
So we had this idea, right? That the next time we do this, we'll keep the same world.
Yep. What do you
I
think
had
about
the idea
that?
just now of like, I kind of want to just start again. But what if we start again in the same world? Not like start all the way again, but like, like you're out of love with the base, for instance. Stuff like that. As in, like,
Okay.
if we do a future one. I don't know for sure. That's just my, Oh, I found my stuff. I don't know where... I saw your name tag at one point.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Oh, I see you. You're up there. Okay, yeah, so... where you are...
Do you think we'll do better
Come to where-
if we start again? In the same world?
Yeah, I feel like there was like a focus lost. Like, it was a great gaming session we had. It was a wonderful catch. I feel like we both have this thing of like getting very easily lost in big tasks. And Minecraft is the ultimate big task, right?
Yes.
I felt like it was great, but also was probably a questionable. You know, I don't even know how you'd begin this, but that's my take on this. So
I think maybe getting a project will be cool next time.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, let's get a big project going.
I'm up for that.
Like that.
That sounds fun.
If you'd like to, I'm just gonna stop you mining by jumping in front of it.
Okay.
There we go.
That's the
You're
way
welcome.
to do it. I'm gonna
I have
make you listen to me by
something-
grabbing your arms and making you not be able to move. Yes? What did you want to say?
I have a thing specifically for you. It's over here.
Ah, amazing. How do we? We can do.
Ah,
this.
you did it the lame way. You should have just went all in. And look at that. Now we got an amethyst geode.
Nice. We can build our base here if we want. I wanted to do a geode base at some point.
What I always
died before
wanted to do
able to.
was mine an entire chunk besides the geode, then like encase it in glass. Like preserve it like you're in a museum.
That's pretty cool.
not
I
a-
think
it's
this
not a
one
good
is
idea.
destroyed though. Right? Or we can fill it back in.
I don't know
maybe.
how that happened. Who did that? Yeah.
No, I mean we can fill it back in, but yeah, I that's what I wanted to do something similar, sort of clear all the blocks around it. Maybe that's what you meant, and then be able to like have walkways around and look at it from all directions.
Oh, there we go. That's a cool idea. Let's do it.
Oh, for that.
I feel like that's a lot of mining. That's the problem. Whenever it's a lot of mining involved, it's always like you gotta wait till you get the heavy enchanted tools going.
I mean, you don't have to.
Try. Yeah, but otherwise you need a ton of iron, or you need because you know like an iron pickaxe will die quickly on you. Or you could use a ton of stone pickaxes, but then like I'd still prefer to enchant a stone pickaxe if I'm gonna.
Yeah,
be
I
using
agree.
them.
It could be fun to get like an enchanting table and get at least the basic stuff. But I don't think we have to have diamonds for that. Well, for the enchanting table we do, but I think yeah, enchanting tools like iron tools and stuff would be cool.
I think this is all like the order of events. Like the best way to like it genuinely will be faster to spend an hour looking for diamonds making an enchantment table than to spend 3 hours doing this.
That's
Because
probably
by the
true.
time you have diamonds, like it's like why procrastinating is so great, because like a lot of the times doing a task later will be better than doing it earlier, because you'll have more knowledge and more you know, like, you know, I want to finish with this story because I feel like it's a fun one, a reminder of like, you know, being prepared is sometimes bad too. For my college, I had to do this project, and it was like meant to be, I don't know, a 50-page project on. I think it could have been on anything you wanted, which I found cute. So I just had some fun with it over the course of a year. Put, you know, maybe like a dozen hours in, and then everyone else waited till the end of the year, like a few days before it was due, and were like, I'm doing my project on all the other things I've done this school year. So they took all their homework and, you know, classwork from all the other things and like curated it into a 50-page book on things they're technically passionate about. I mean, they did study it, and I was like, it's such a good idea.
And then you just stole their idea.
Oh no, I'd already done it, and I was like, that was a wasted 12 hours. I treated it as like a passion, 12 hours. Like, well, I got to write about something I cared about, but I realized like I could have almost, if I didn't enjoy what I did there, I'd feel silly right now. I kind of did still. I was still like, yeah, I could have used that time to, you know, do something else, because everything's a opportunity cost, right? Anyway,
yeah,
this is a beautiful place to end, right?
yeah, we can end here. It's been nice.
Unless you don't want to.
There are so many there's so many things that I wanted to talk about, and I sort of didn't get to it, and I sort of forgot about them. Like I saw one of your streams, and you were talking about a lot of interesting things, like about living in a city and stuff like that. And I almost like I was like, should I write this down? Because I really want to talk with him about this. And I felt weird writing down subjects for random conversation, so I didn't, and I don't remember what I wanted to say at all. But it's okay. It's been an interesting conversation anyway.
I would love if you came prepared with a list of like a lot, because I actually just before we started streaming I was like, I always go this conversation about like work and laziness is one I wanted to have, because I feel like you have some interesting things to say, because you do a job that you've described as like a dream, and so like is work a thing that is better in your life in it than without? If you could have all the benefits of working, but you don't have
such
to,
a hard question.
Like if
it's also a really real question. Like we're really close to a time, I think, where everything is generated so cheaply that people don't really have to work anymore. I think like I think robots are gonna like revolutionize the world. We already have some countries trying out things like living budget, where you just get money for nothing and you can work for more money if you want, but you get a basic like fund. And there are so many psychological ramifications of that, and I'm really not sure. Like, there's a lot to talk about there, is all I'm saying. Yeah, it's really an interesting subject.
It's been for the pandemic, but yeah, Canada's been giving everyone 500 Canadian every week, maybe every month. It's just like, yeah, we know you need money to survive. Here's the money to survive. If you're working, that's great. But if you just spend the money, it's great. And it's like, oh, that's like
That's
I
so
think yeah,
interesting.
I think we're not far away from some countries trying it. I think for our lifetimes we'll be working out of necessity,
probably.
unless you. I even think there's an interesting thing though. If like, do you know what FIRE is? Financial independence, retire early.
No.
It's like a movement of like, if you like if you save 80-90% of your income or some very high percentage, and then you invest it, and then you can do the thing where you live in your investment returns very early on if you have low expenses. Like, it only
looked into it a few years ago, and it seemed fairly hard to do. Like, it doesn't feel like anyone can do this. Like, for example, the rates I saw, maybe it's old, like it's 5 years back at least, but like what I saw is like sort of if you have 3 million monies, like I looked at my local currency, but I'm guessing it's around the same, you will get 3% of that return a year with solid things that don't change.
Yeah, 4% is I'd say what is considered the
4%
safe number.
So if you have 3 million,
so
that
if
means
you had a million,
like
120,000, yeah.
Yeah, right. So a year. Like I don't know. When I looked at it seems like it's not completely viable if you don't have a lot of money saved up.
So without I'll pretend that your stream isn't listening right now. And if you are listening, this is all hypothetical joke stream.
Yeah.
So from the last year, my investments earned me minimum wage. So now I'm at the point where if I didn't have a year, a minimum wage in the sense that like if I worked a minimum wage job, my investments would pay the same. Like in effect, I worked a minimum wage job in addition to my.
That is really.
It was an especially good year for investing, so it's an outlier. But it made me realize that last year working was optional in the sense that I would have my necessities paid for, just not housing or.
Not the things you actually get though, right? Like the house you just bought, you could not have buy it without working.
Exactly. Yeah, I had to. And the house was made slightly easier by the fact that my money was working a minimum wage job for me, But then because of the compounding gains, it takes like 10 years, and then it's not minimum wage now; it's like the average salary, and then go another 10 years, and as long as you're just reinvesting everything you get and still putting in as much money every month, the point is that it's not meant absolute amounts that matter. It's like percentage of your salary. Like if you need 10,000 a year to live, then and you earn 10,000 a year and you save 10% of your money or 20, it has to be very high percentages. But my point is that a lot of people, it's like a big movement I follow, a lot of people do get to that stage at like in their 30s or their 40s, where it's like,
Wow,
you know,
that's
working
pretty
as a.
cool.
But then the question is like, a lot of those people then choose to work, but is that because they're the sort of person who is so motivated that they could, you know, like work for so long while saving and not enjoying life or whatever? Or is it that everyone eventually comes back to work? Like,
I don't know if I'd be careful with saying everyone, because I met some weird people in my life. Um, but if we're talking about masses, I feel like most people sort of, they need something, right? I think we're already in a stage, and of course when I say we, I mean people in like modern countries. In We're not talking about most people, right? We're talking about the people who are the most best off in the world, right? But that's sort of the people we have around us. So I think most of those people, we already have a problem of, we don't really have meaning in our life, and I think a lot of this comes from the fact that we don't have hardship, really. Like, we most of us have things taken care of for us, right? And our brain is sort of struggling to find meaning in all of it, and making us miserable because we don't have any of it. I think work is one of the last thing that sort of keeps us tied to something, have like a constant thing you have to do and get up in it. Like, I was even talking about it in the sense of game design yesterday with my partner, that I think a lot of games are missing something like that, and that is why we sort of get tired of them and don't come back to them, because they don't have this motivator that real life has. And I am really worried about the day where life doesn't have that motivator anymore. Like, I feel like there's so many people, me included, which would be just stuck at home, binge watching something, playing all the games, doing nothing really fulfilling, if I didn't have to get up at work. Yeah, like, yeah, I have so many friends who are like, no, I would not work if I could, and I'll just do so many things. I'll travel, I'll play games and stuff like that. And I think at some point you're gonna feel like you're missing something. You're like, yeah. Even though I am very much in the side of, well, I'm talking a lot. You talk. I think something's gotta be missing.
I was just gonna say that because everyone feels like they know someone who wouldn't work given the place, and I do think there's got to be like statistics on like that. But even when I've got some friends that are very, I don't know, maybe I don't know what the word would be, like work avoidant, you know, like that they would do the minimum amount of work that is necessary, blah blah blah. And even then, those people like are sometimes looking for a thing to do. Like even the most all over the place are like, oh, but I'd like they get the meaning from a good job, of good work. You know, like it's not always traditional work in that way. You know, like in the same way, like I don't know, like there's the fun thing of like half of the work in humanity can't be called work because it's like dealing with people or children or whatever else, and you know, like inside your own family work, right? Like raising a child is like it's not, you can't call it work, but it's also hardship, you know, like the child screams in the middle of the night at you, and it's all these sorts of things.
And I think that's also something that really brings meaning to a lot of people. I think that's probably why a lot of people do that, even though that's... I was going to say objectively, but it's hard to say objectively. I was going to say objectively terrible as well. But so many people think it's not terrible, so it's hard to say that. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's why people do that. Because it brings them meaning in a world that meaning... Like, I really feel like meaning is a very hard commodity in the last few generations. I actually had a business idea where I wanted to do something about that. Let me just say one thing before that. Rayworks, thank you so much for the raid. I have so many cool raids today. So hope you had a nice stream, and thank you for bringing your peeps over. Really, really appreciate it. We did a shout out. Yes, we did a shout out for Rayworks. Thank you, Rayworks. So are you ready for my pyramid scheme? Are you ready
I'm
for
excited for your permanency.
it? I'm gonna die from starvation, by the way, because I have no food. I wanna do so. I don't. It's not completely formulated, but the main like concept, the main idea. I was actually working on this before I got accepted to Mojang, and that made me sort of put it to the side for now. The main thing is I want to sell meaning. And what the hell does that mean, right? So I've been thinking a lot about this, and I think one of this generation and maybe one back biggest problems. I think part of it is because we're getting so secular, like religion is losing a lot of power. I think is that people really are missing a lot of meaning in their lives, and I think that's sort of it's something that is untapped, right? It's a bit cynical to be like, so I can get people to pay me money for it, but I mean, you can believe me or not. It's up to you. But I'm not looking at it from a money view. I'm more looking at it as this is really something people need, and I would wanna like help with that. And obviously getting money for it is also positive, but that's not the main point. And I've been thinking a lot about how you can do that, because if you think about it, I think that's mainly what religion is sort of a business that gives you meaning, right? You give it time and donations and I don't know, control.
That's
and
a
it gives you
controversial
meaning.
take, but it is true.
Is it controversial? I think even if you believe in religion, I think
you wouldn't call it a business. You'd be like, well, you know.
Okay.
Like I agree that
specific word.
that's the point. Yeah. Like
Do you have any
business
food?
is always a very separate thing, right?
Just so I don't have to go up.
I have just for you actually. I prepared this meal specially.
Oh, amazing.
There you go.
Amazing, thank you. As long as I don't have to go to the surface, that's good.
Okay. I got you a real meal this time.
Oh, that's great, actually. It's really good. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So I was saying, I think that's sort of what religion is. Even if you don't want to call it a business, like not you, other people, it's fine. That's what religion gives, right? That's the commodity. That's the thing that is good in religious. I think they give people meaning. And so I was trying to think about how can you do that without religion, right? And there's already a lot of things doing that, which I think are also bad. Like, I think there's a lot of mysticism and stuff like that. Like, people don't want to be old-fashioned and religious. In some places, it's old-fashioned to be religious. But they do want meaning. So they turn into something like, I don't believe there's a God, but I believe there's something.
I wouldn't
right?
describe myself as religious, but I'm kind of spiritual.
For example,
Is that,
right? Yeah, something like that. Right? Or they're looking for other places to get meaning, which is, I think, totally natural and makes sense, right? We can be cynical all day,
not even
but
just natural.
yeah, exactly. We can be cynical all day, but I'm sure even you feel that missing, right? Like I am very not religious, and I feel that meaning whole, like missing from my life, sort of. Until I found a way to fill it for myself.
I think that to some small extent, even that's what YouTubers, Twitch streamers, etc. sell. Like I think maybe it's like, especially because like I dive into life topics a lot, and so that's. Well, I noticed there's like a tiny bit of it in like how my streamers work, where it's like there is a number of people there, and in that number of people, you know, like people see it as like a regular thing, like it's exciting, and like, you know, they'll learn a thing and they'll, you know, it's a lot of it is entertainment in a way, and it's not useful. Then there are bits where people find it like someone will say like, yeah, your stream really helped me through this thing, and like made me realize that this is. I'm like, man, that is complex and deep.
That is really cool. I actually did not go that direction at all. Like I know that streams are really meaningful for people, but I've never thought of it as something that can give meaning to people. Do you understand that? Like, I think why that sounds different in my head?
Yeah, there is a. Yeah, exactly. Like I I I find this conversation meaningful, but it's not giving me meaning.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting though. You think
Um,
people do get some sort of meaning from celebrities, right? From
yeah, like
streamers, from whatever.
it's it's like a regular thing, and it's like a
Mm.
constant enough thing, and like there's a I can't I think it like particularly goes for people who are talking about like like a kind of heavier thing. Like there is a line between entertainment and meaning, and you can't. It's hard to find the divider ways, but like I would even say I've reached it myself. Like there are some YouTubers that when I was younger I would watch, and like I'd be like, oh yeah, it all makes sense now. Like for some really bad
Interesting.
times, I'd feel like it all made sense again, and like I get that little because you're right. The humans are missing so much meaning in the world. Like we don't feel like our actions have consequences, especially when you're working as like a marketing saw for the subdivision of the.
Exactly. It's not
Like we.
only that we lost religion, it's we also lost job meaning. Like people used to work at the same
Mhm.
job for decades and they felt proud of what they're doing. They felt like they're accomplishing something. Today, people switch jobs every year or so and they don't feel like anything they're doing is actually meaningful. Like they don't. It's not even about liking your job. I'm sure my dad did not like his job either, but he felt like he's doing something meaningful in his job. And I think we lost a lot of that as well. That's definitely the point as well. Yeah,
I think
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
it's just about also working digitally and like not seeing the results of it. Like I think something that is so powerful to me is like if you're when you work on something physical, like I know you're building a fence or like something I really did. I removed mold from my ceiling. It was like a long annoying task, but like seeing the before and seeing the after and being like I did that was like a real.
Mm,
It's something that's harder to get than from I made a video today. And some people say they like the video on this virtual space, but like maybe they'd say that like it's getting that meaning is hard, and something about the
that's a really
physical
good
world is
point.
better for it, in my opinion.
You know, that's something I'm really proud of myself for is that I was able to train myself to appreciate digital outputs as well. Like I think that's the a lot of people are saying we need to go back to doing more menial work, like because
Uh-huh.
you'll be more happy, right? And it sort of makes you feel more accomplished. Exactly like you said, and I agree that's totally true. But I think another direction we should consider is deciding to be to feel better about digital work as well. Like I'm saying decide as if it's easy, but I do think that's possible. Like I think we can train our kids. Like we can have stuff in school that's try to make you feel proud about digital accomplishment as well.
Yeah,
Like
it
it's just a
could be
different
partially
direction.
cultural. I don't like it could be like a different thing in my brain that makes me say that's almost impossible, but it does seem like there's always going to be a difference because you're not directly interacting with the work that you've done. You can directly interact with some parts of digital work, but it's
Mm.
a very different thing. Um, I don't know. It's that's the way I see it. Like I I'm sure like with anything, that sound impossible. Like it changes at some point, and then you realize you're done for it. But I just don't know how you could have this work in this digital space have the same like I'm sure I believe you that you've changed your mind, your ethic on it, your
Mm.
opinion, your view. But I don't like I think you could rewire your brain to find pain pleasurable if you try hard enough.
Exactly.
But
Right.
it doesn't mean that
That's
future
exactly what I think.
generations
Oh
could ever
no.
find
Wait.
plain
I think
physical
that
by
means
any.
future generation can. I think the fact that we can see that people have very weird brain wirings means that we can train everything. Oh my god, I just got another raid. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the raid,
Oh,
Kroll.
it's Raid City Feature.
It's been really good today. Yeah, so much support from so many people. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's get a shout out going for the amazing Prol. Do you know Prol? He's a Bedrock developer, Bedrock creator as well. He's doing a lot of parity videos recently comparing Java and Bedrock.
Oh, I really should. Hello, Paul. I want to know you. I'm gonna follow you on Twitter right now. Can you tell me how to follow you on Twitter? I wanna follow every Bedrock guy.
It's PROWL Prol. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly.
Oh, Prowl. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I do.
Prowl.
You're saying Poe. I thought.
I'm sorry,
I was
my
hearing.
accent was.
Oh yeah, I know Prowl. Yeah. Hello, Prowl. It's good to see you. I already follow you. Wow, I'm 2 steps ahead of the curve today.
Very cool.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy his posts about parity. Like every day, I'm like, oh,
Yep.
that's cool. I learn a thing.
I think
there was one
like
really recently that blew my mind.
Which one? Number 3 will
clearly
blow
can't
your
be mind
mind.
blown by yeah, no. Well, let me read out 10 of his tweets. Number 6 will blow your mind.
Exactly.
Get this right.
So I mean the tweets are nice, but I like the videos a lot more because they actually like they go in depth really, right? Comparing numbers, comparing situations, and I think that's really helpful and interesting.
I totally agree. I think it's mostly just like I have this big problem of like I have to be cautious in consuming Minecraft content because I'm always very worried about like changing what I do to match what's out there. And although some of that's inevitable, and almost like a good thing, it's like in every space I find there are a lot of people like this where it's like, yeah, you've gotta watch out watching too many things that are like your own, or you'll start to make your things like the things you see. And that has upsides and downsides. But it also like I have this like if I see a video on a subject, I can never make a video on that subject. And it's like, oh, but people would have probably appreciated that if I'd have just like whenever I see a video about a Minecraft update, like a Bedrock or a snapshot, sorry, a Bedrock beta or a snapshot, I'm like, well, it's pointless for me to make one now. I'm gonna just end this video that I'm doing and just give up. It's like that's dumb. That's really dumb.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
Would like to hear it from you, but
also some people don't watch the other person. Like for example, I learned recently that I am not famous or interesting at all. The only thing famous or interesting about me is that I got a chance to talk to you. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, of course. That's 100% true.
Yeah, I did a stream recently. Do you know Love Tropics?
Yeah, the mod, right?
Well, there is a mod
No.
by Kojo, yeah, but I was talking about this. I'm gonna starve, by the way. I have to go up for food again.
Oh wait, would you like some more soup?
Do you have? Oh, you have soup. Soup is good.
I have an infinite number of beetroots.
Maybe.
You know what? We can go up to the surface anyway. We need to start that beetroot farm. Or
I started a
underground
potato
beetroot
farm.
Oh,
I have a hoe if you want to make a farm down here. Yeah.
it's a good idea. You got some dirt.
I have bones as well. Yeah, I have a lot of dirt. Let's do this. Let's clear an area here so we can make a farm.
Okay, so tell me the thing about how you are starving. Okay, you have my bread. So tell me the thing with Love Tropics.
Love Tropics is like, so there's Kojo, right? The developer, Kojo Max 99. He made.
He developed a mod today. I'm learning.
Yeah, he developed a mod like before he was in Mojang, called I think Love Tropics as well. I don't know, but he has like a whole what's the word? I forgot. When you donate money, come on, brain. Charity. He has a whole charity thing. That is centered around like the climate crisis and stuff like that. And they have something called Love Weekends, which is throughout the summer they do like streams with people and build stuff together and sort of raise awareness of stuff. It's pretty cool. Never mind. So I was hosting one of those events, and in those events people can sort of just join chat and talk to us and play on the creative realm together. And someone there was he was very nice, right? He was very sweet, and he sort of was shy. And he confessed at some point. Actually, I'm not sure if it was a he or a she. They confessed at some point that they are very afraid about what they to say around me. Like, they said it a few times during the stream, and they said usually I'm worried about what to say because Kojo is here, right? They're complimenting Kojo, and now I'm even more worried about it. And I'm sitting there like, haha, I'm famous. How it's fun to feel like this, you know. And then at some point he's like, yeah, I'm so nervous because you get to talk to ToyCat. Like something like that, like an actual. I don't remember what exactly they said, but it was sort of like an actual famous person, right? Like something like that. If that person is in chat, by the way, no hard feelings, right? They were sweet and nice. I'm not saying anything bad. It's just it was like okay, so the reason you're excited to talk to me is because I talked to ToyCat, right? So yeah,
it's
funny.
I've always felt there's an interesting thing like as to why YouTubers are significantly more famous than game developers, which is like not what you would probably idealize if you were building the system up from scratch, right?
I mean, I think it makes sense, right? Like your job is to be known. Right? That's your job. If you're not known, you're not gonna get paid.
It is
basically. Yeah. My job is not
true.
to be known. And
worst bit is I hate being. Worst bit is I hate being in like any amount of the public eye. Like I'm a very paranoid person.
You hate being in public eye.
There's a direct trade-off. Every single new person who knows me is both a tiny bit of money, because that's my whole job is that, but also it's a tiny bit of risk, because if that person decides they don't like me and decides to go very crazy about it, as we have seen happens to people sometimes, that is like a genuine threat to their safety. And like so when you're a small YouTuber, probably not going to happen. When you're a medium-sized YouTuber, rarely happens. But I don't know. There's some scary people that exist in the world, and my exposure to a scary person slowly, my odds of exposure to a scary person slowly get closer and closer to 1 as more people know. Like that's I don't know. It's a real thing I've considered. Like I'd rather have fewer people. Also, did you get rid of the water by doing that?
What? No, I placed it above. What?
But can you see, like, it could be a rendering issue, maybe? Can we...
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.
Oh, whoa.
That's really weird. Oh, now I killed it.
That's cool.
Ah, god damn it.
And now it's actually dead.
That was dumb.
Wait, let's put an amethyst block about it. Let's
Wait, I need to go get new water.
Let's...
Careful from the lava over there. That was really dumb. How did I place it in? Maybe I clicked the wrong block or something. I don't know.
I think I was trying to go half an hour ago, and then...
Did it to go?
It was part of the plan. A little bit.
I mean, we can stop here.
I do want to finish with it was important. I really wanted to say it. That's why it was about what we were just talking about before. Okay, no.
Crazy people. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, well, crazy people are
tropics.
a scary thing.
Oh, you were talking about how it's weird that people know creators more than developers. But I thought it's
yeah, right. I guess it's objectively not, but it's also like, I know it's interesting. Whenever someone's like, "Oh yeah, that's ToyCat," I'm like, that's not real. Because I have actually, when I first went to conventions, I wasn't very well known off, and so, but like I every night, like somebody, just for fun. This is like the meanest thing to do to a child, probably in retrospect. But I like if someone like. If I was, someone would ask like, "Oh, I recognize you, you're ToyCat. Can I get a signing?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, sure. I'll sign a thing for you." It's a weird moment for me, but sure, I'll do it. But then also, can we replace this with a amethyst block, just to be pretty?
Just careful not to kill the water. Oh. I saw that coming from a mile away. I'll get another one. I think it's a bug. It's a bug, and we both got eat from the same bug. Okay. Yeah, then.
It worked the second time I tried it, so I think it might have been poor placement.
So you'll
so,
sign a thing for them?
Yeah, someone asked me to sign. I think I'd sign it for them, and then maybe someone else would be like, "Oh yeah, I bought it, but like I didn't know." And it's like, "Okay, I'll sign." And then like a line would start, and just because like I would get like I don't know, like I was like, "There's no way this many people know me at like an event like this." So I just start to ask like, "Oh yeah, so you know, how do you find the channel or whatever else? Or like, what do you like about it?" And he's like sometimes they'd say nothing, or they'd be like, "Yeah, I have no clue. I'm just here for this." Or sometimes they'd like get some wrong details, like, "Oh, I love your Roblox videos. They're the
Wait,
best ones."
are you saying people ask for a signature when they don't know you?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, "Oh, this is this is a important guy. I'm gonna get a signature going." Um,
Really?
yeah, and
I don't get
there was this
that.
one event I did. It was like 2016 maybe. Just when I was like, because there was this phase where like you could basically fly to anywhere in the world and a convention would pay for it. In exchange, you work the convention air quotes for a couple of days, and it was like 95% of people would just have no clue, but they'd been sold on this event as like, there's YouTubers there, and like just the idea of YouTubers is famous. You don't need to even know who the YouTuber is. It's like, but doesn't that defeat the point? Isn't that just a person at that point? You know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that
long
is
story
really
short,
weird.
is I realized that a lot of fame isn't fame. It's just fame from being fame. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
Mm,
You know.
no,
Like,
definitely. That definitely does make sense. Like we live in a time where being famous is a job, right? It's not like you have a job that
yeah,
is interesting or something, so you're famous. It's just famous is the job. I get that.
yeah, and fame builds fame because, like, the fact that you might keep up with a family, like the Kardashians, the people always bring up. But like, there's so many examples of like TikTokers and YouTubers doing the same thing. If like, yeah, you heard about the Paul brothers, what they're doing, and it's like, yeah, I hate them, but I'm following them anyway. Or like, I haven't, but tell me about it. Like, just being in the public eye is a whole category of person.
Mm.
It's interesting. It's interesting. See, we got a lovely beetroot farm going on now. I really do have to go. It is much later than I expected to be
I'm
ending
sorry.
this.
Yeah.
No. It
problem.
was great. I got 2 hours of footage. I'm gonna send it to an editor, and then when I next need to fill a video, I'm hoping this will fill the gap. Unless we do another one, in which case I might have to start combining them, because otherwise it'll be like going out after we've. We'll work out the logistics later. For now,
I mean,
had
if you're
fun.
not streaming, that's fine. I think, right? You'll just release them in your face.
You're right, I guess.
I don't
You
know.
know, it feels weird to do 2 out of time when it's like vibrant, when it's blatantly obvious that it's out of time. Like you have to, everyone. There's like a suspension of disbelief where it's like, I
What do
recorded
you
this video
mean?
you're watching now.
It is obviously 2023 right now, ToyCat. Look at these
That
spaceships and well, we don't even need to
it
say
was
spaceships.
cool
We
that
need
we
to
landed
say
on Mars
we are
last year.
standing. We landed on Mars. Yeah, careful from that lava. You almost walk back into it. I was gonna say we don't even have to say spaceship. We can we can only say like, it's nice to sit in front of you. Look at me shaking your hand. Being in the same room, craziness, stuff like that.
You know, I feel like we probably will meet before 2023, right? Now, like, it's
I
it's a matter of
really
time.
hope so. I was really hope so to fly back home this year, and it didn't happen. So I don't know.
Oh, is there still restrictions on that for you? Oh, wait,
It's
aren't you a
still
citizen?
2
Don't you just
weeks.
get past all the
Yeah, but it's
2
like
weeks
2 weeks quarantine going back.
in a hotel
Or
or at home?
never mind. It doesn't matter. But I don't like. I could take. I was gonna take an apartment and be there for 2 weeks, but for me it's fine because I can work during the quarantine. But my partner has like 2.5 weeks vacation a year, so she's gonna spend 2 weeks of it stuck in house and then a few days seeing friends. It's not worth it. Was unfortunate.
You know, I totally agree. Yeah, like
Hopefully next year.
the way various quarantine systems are set up are like doable for me, but like for most people, it's just like, well, I can't do a thing, man.
Yeah.
I've always felt that over the last year that like I'm lucky that I have been able to go to the few places that I have.
I think
Like,
there's
having to
something
go
so
to Mexico for 2
powerful.
weeks.
It's so powerful having a job
you-
that you can do from home. I think.
Yeah, no, it's true. There is a. Oh, even more powerful if you don't mind me one-upping your job from home is like being self-employed and being able to decide, okay, I'm just gonna take the hit this week.
Deciding your hours as well, yeah. I mean, there are downsides to that as well. I was a freelance before I was at
Huge
Mojang.
downside.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
mainly being afraid about having food on the table, for example. But actually, when you're as well off as you described, like when you have dividends, that's a lot better actually, right? Because
Oh
even
no,
if
it happened. You said it would.
like
As
even
soon as I
if
get
you,
close to death, I'm gonna. Okay, we're good. Sorry, yeah, you go.
it's okay. Even if all your fans, like each and every one, stops watching, you still have like minimum wage to fall back on, right? Which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's like this is the first year I felt actually stable about what I do and not beyond terrified about 3 or 4 times a month. Like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Like that's the only reason I could make the house purchase without like vomiting or whatever. Like I feel like I'm finding a place where like I'll if it all goes away, it'll suck. Like it will be bad for a while, but I can get back on my feet, even if that takes a year or 2 or 3 or 4.
It's cool.
Whereas it's terrifying in normal life, like the moment you lose a job. But this is what scares me about the employed world: is your job is secure until it's not, and it's in the company's interest not to tell you your job is about to be insecure because that
That's
starts
true.
like a rippling effect. And so, like I don't know, like the fact that 1 month the payments just end, and it's like, yeah, you got a mortgage to pay or an electricity bill. Better find some money fast, huh? Better. It's like what? Oh gosh, that's why I'm in favor for basic income loan. But this is this was a good buy. I'm done it again. I'm just gonna disconnect. Thank you for your time today. It was delightful.
It was really nice. Bye, man.
We'll do it again not too long from now, or too long from now. One of the two.
Yeah, those are the options.
But it definitely isn't never from now, unless one of us dies in a house fire.
I'm subscribed, so that can't happen. So it's fine.
I just put out all my fire alarms. That's how sure I am of no house fires.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Walking into lava. Okay. See you around then. Bye bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. that was a crazy stream. Thank you again for Cubfan, Prowl, and Rayworks for all those raids. That was crazy. Thank for all of you guys for coming over and staying over. If you're new, I'm guessing we have a few new friends here. I am Ulraf. I'm here sometimes playing Minecraft. This time we're playing Bedrock. We're playing with Mr. ToyCat. Mostly we play Java. Maybe we jump. Let's jump over to our Patience Panda world actually, just so we can do like a wrap up over there. Let's do this. If I close this, it's going to be a gray screen, which is ugly. We do this instead. Look at that beautiful weight screen, all purple and nice. And the Gato says, secret stream, am I late? You're pretty late, yeah. But we're still here. Let me put some music actually on. The silence sometimes bugs me. Let's listen to some music. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Do 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 do. Do do do. Let's do this. This is our Patience Panda world. We sort of hang out here, do some cool builds around. This is creative. This is not survival. Oh, you're not seeing anything. My bad. 1 second. There it is. There we go. We have some creative builds around and all these beautiful faces of all our supporters around. Very, very cool. Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, I me and ToyCat, we have a thing where we ramble on and we don't really get to our points sometimes. So someone said, Galagal says, could you elaborate on your selling meaning thing? I would love to elaborate on it. It's really interesting. I would love to hear what people think about it. Maybe we do something though in the meantime. Just while we're talking. Let me open up the snapshot. Degato is screaming, my face! Yes, your face is there, Degato, because you're awesome. You're an awesome supporter. I saw some people say really interesting stuff about the meaning and I couldn't read them in the middle. I'm sorry about that. But let's talk about that, yeah. So I was thinking, is it opening? What's happening? Minecraft. Get your things together. Oh, by the way, I did a migration recently. I didn't check if I get the cape or not, but I'm guessing I did. I did the Microsoft migration account thing. Finally. Did anyone in chat do that? You were able to do that nicely? Not too many problems. Let's see if this now works. This is our hardcore world. We survived 30 days in it so far. That's not a lot, I know. We're not very good at hardcore, but we're trying our best. Moro says it must be so exciting for you to finally have a cape. Sure, yeah, I mean, we're not wearing that cape, we're wearing this cape, which I like more. But yes, this is our hardcore world. We are on the side snapshot, that's why the generation is so crazy and amazing. That is a bunny right there, stuck in the hole. Hello, cows. Yeah, so, meaning... let's see what you guys said. Someone said something really interesting about kids and why kids feel meaningful before. If you feel like writing that again, I would love to read that. I like saw that and I couldn't get into it because I was in a conversation with the ToyCat. Glassy says about meaning, earlier you had to survive and nothing is more meaningful than that. But now we all are sure to survive and meaning is difficult. I think that's part of it. That's not all of it. Like, definitely needing to survive and needing to make sure your family and friends survive. That's a very strong meaning motivator, right? When you do that. I think, in my experience at least, we are so much better at getting meaning from other people, right? When I do something for someone else, it feels way more meaningful than doing it for myself. So I think that's a lot of it. I agree. But even after survival has become less of an issue, like in the last few generations, I think it felt fairly safe. We still had religion to give us a lot of meaning, right? Because there's something bigger than us that we need to devote ourselves to, and so on and so on. And slowly, all those, like, layer by layer, we removed... Is that a full grown? No, right? 7. I think it is, actually. Yeah, it is. Slowly, we removed all sort of mechanisms that give us meaning. And like I said, I think the last one we have left is sort of family or job. And even that is slowly being, like, dissolved, right? Even families are not as strong as they used to. Well, I think it depends on where in the world, I guess. But at least in my experience, it seems like families are less important than they used to a lot of people. Sort of, it became a thing where you see them over the holidays and pretty much that's it, right? At least in some cultures. And work, like I said, became a thing that you do for yourself. Again, you do it because you need the money, and not because you feel any meaning doing it or any, like, how do you say that word? Like, my brain is spacing out. Like like you feel like someone is sending you on a quest, right? You feel like you're on a journey that is set and you need to succeed in it. There's big repercussions if you don't. It doesn't really feel like that anymore. It feels like everything we do, we just do it because we do it, and there's not much reason or meaning behind it. The conclusion I got to at some point is that I believe that we need to sort of choose your own meaning. Meaning is not something you can find outside as much anymore, at least. So you have to sort of choose for yourself what your meaning is. And if you work real hard on it, I worked really hard on it. I sort of convinced myself that that is the meaning now. Like, if I do things to fulfill that meaning, I genuinely feel meaningful. Like, I feel like my life has meaning when I do those things. So I think that's sort of the answer to everything that I got to. But that's not something. It's really hard to sort of transfer that. I've talked to a lot of people around about this theory that I have, right? That meaning is not something you find, but something you choose or decide to have. And it didn't feel like it's resonating with a lot of people. Like, I feel like people don't feel like they can choose their own meaning because it won't feel real to them. Even if I don't agree, even if I am living proof that you can't do that. So my idea, my selling meaning thing. Wait, let's see what you guys saying. You probably have way more interesting thing than me to say. Quentin migrated Minecraft account. That's cool. Was it easy? Did you manage to do that well? Is that cape only for Mojang employees? Yes, it is. That is a Mojang cape. Moro says, I find meaning to be tied to interest for me, to a fault. I have to have a project or something going on to feel meaningful. Interesting. So you're saying if you're bored, you feel like you don't have meaning. That's interesting, though. That's pretty good, right? Like, as long as you keep yourself occupied with things you find interesting, you'll have meaning. I think that's a great thing. I think a lot of people don't have that. Even if they do something they enjoy or think is interesting, they still don't feel fulfilled. So that's really cool that you have that. Do I have food? Let's cook like a stack of potatoes just so we have it. So that's cool that you feel like you can have meaning from just interesting things. Digado says, by the way, remember you have like the middle of the month free? What do you... I'm not sure what you mean by that. We're trying to get grass to grow in here to this dirt block, but we're not. It's not really working out so far. Let's do a stack of potatoes just so we have extra food. Do you want to buy something? Want to buy wheat? Sure. What do we have here? Where is all our farmers? Galagal. That's a cool name. What about friends? I feel like friendships has taken up at least some of the roles family used to serve in regards to meaning. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I feel like that's dangerous. What am I trying to say? I feel like depending on other people for your meaning is dangerous, right? Because friends are awesome, but it's not really like family. I think in many cases, like when things happen, you sort of get separated. Do we have? Oh, we want to buy pants yet, just 29 emeralds, which will take some time. Like I think it's dangerous to hang your meaning on people who could be gone tomorrow, basically. And to be fair, that's also true for family, but I think that's less true. Like it's less likely to happen with family than it is with friends, unfortunately. When this is the hardest part was explaining to my parents. So yes, really easy. I see. Okay, good. Glacy says, in our materialistic world, many have goals like buying a house or a cottage or other material goals. Then you get this constantly making and reaching new material goals. The new house, then a building in the garden, then a cottage, then a sauna, and so on. Do you feel people feel fulfilled by that? By getting bigger and bigger materialistic goals? I'm not sure that's true. Not sure that's true. Finding meaning in making others happy. Friendship is a lot more conditional than family. Family can also be very conditional. I think I agree, right? I definitely agree. I think percentage-wise, you're more likely to have a family member stay in your life longer, even if bad things happen. I'm not sure why. That's what I think from my experience. Even though I do have some bad family experience as well. Like I haven't been in contact with my sister, for example, for over 10 years now. So I'm a contradictory example. But I think people put more value on family than on friends. Even if that's not true, even if you don't agree with it, I think a lot of people think like that. And it sort of just means that it's more likely that your family would stay with you than friends, unfortunately. I would also say that I did not believe what I just said. I did not believe that a few years back, but growing up and sort of seeing things made me think that's true, unfortunately. I still have a lot of good friends that have stuck with me a lot for many, many years. And I hope we're gonna stay friends for, well, ever. And I love them. But I don't know. It's just... It feels like things get in the way, and it's different in family. Like, people treat it differently. Like, I don't. I treat friends in a very high regard. But I don't think that's a very common way of looking at it. Average Hunger says, these might be one and the same, but I think as long as one enjoys life, their life is meaningful. So I don't think that's true. I've spoken to a lot of people that meaning and enjoyment are very separate things for them. They could be enjoying a day very, very much, and still, if you'd ask them at the end of the day, they think it was meaningless, right? That's why I think those are separate things. I think people can feel happy and enjoyment, and they can feel fulfilled with meaning, and those are separate, in my experience at least. So my pitch, how do you sell meaning? It's not revolutionary in any way. It was a thought I thought about. So before I joined Mojang, I was working in this company that, well, a group of partners that we were working on a project together that was called Yay, right? Like Yay, like this. That's how we called it. And what it was pretty much is that it was a group of friends that we organized events for people. We had, for example, a murder mystery evening party thing. We would come to your house and organize like a game with all your friends, and we had a chef that sort of catered the event, and we had a pastry chef which made like pastries, and I was in charge of the game and the characters and everything. Although we created the story together, but I was like the host. I was that was my contribution to the event. And we were doing that, and it was a lot of fun, and we did a few different type of events, and everything was really fun and fulfilling. And at some point, I had a theory. I didn't get a chance to test it because we didn't get to it. I got the offer by Mojang, and then all my other plans sort of went out the window. But my theory was that you can trick yourself into feeling fulfilled. You can trick yourself into feeling like you have meaning, even if you know it's not real. What do I mean? I mean, like, I think... So if I made a game that turned the normal things you do in your life into having, like, a bigger meaning. For example, I don't know, we say... It's sort of a LARP story game where you're a secret agent, right? And part of your job as a secret agent right now is to be in your boring office job or on the phone telemarketing or I don't know, being a waiter or whatever. But that's part of your secret mission, right? And there's a reason you do that, and the way you do that affects the game in some way. And there's like feedback between the real world and... Am I getting saplings? I am. Very good. There's feedback back and forth between the real world and the game. Like, for example, sometimes on your break you would have to do something like leave a secret envelope somewhere in the street, or I don't know, stuff like that, right? You would have interactions with other people who are part of this game, right? And I was sort of thinking of a way to take this and tie it into a very big story that includes a lot of people together and brings them together and make them interact with each other. And that was the basic idea, that if you bring people together and create this big elaborate story around it that highlights their normal things in their lives, that might sort of trick their brains into thinking that they are doing something meaningful. And in the end, for someone like me, I believe that meaning is not objective. I don't think there is objective meaning in the world, right? I think it's all about what we decide is meaningful and what we want to do with our lives. So if I tricked you into thinking you have meaning, you basically have meaning by my definition, right? Like, you're happy, so it doesn't matter if it's real or not, is what I'm trying to say. That was the basic idea. I had like specific ideas about how to do it, and I don't know, might be a really stupid idea. I've told like 2 or 3 people about it in my life. I wonder what people thinks about that idea. Seems like escapism. Yeah, in the sense that every entertainment sort of is escapism. Yeah, I think part of the what makes this good in my eyes is because it was tied into real life, right? It didn't encourage you to run away from your life, but sort of enhance your real life is what I thought was good. But I also don't see escapism as a bad thing in general. But that's a whole different discussion. Our lives is basically to fill time until death. Yeah, sure. I mean, I think that's where choosing your meaning comes into, right? Like, if I choose my meaning, then my life, it's not about filling time until death. It's about whatever I chose my meaning is. Please spoil something really important about 118. Is the B in King B Dogs for Bean Warden? Please answer. No. We already solved this. We know what the B in King B Dogs is. It is... do we have any cool blocks that we can do this with? Not really. Let's do it with cobblestone. The B in King B Dogs is just this. We already know this. If you follow me on Twitter, you should have already known. That is what it is. That's the B. It's a big thumbs up. That is the B in King B Dogs. Mystery solved. Let's do like a... Oh. Let's do like a stair. Will be cool. Do I have iron? I do have iron. How do you make a stone cutter? Do I need like stone? I guess I need stone. Put the extra food in here. Oh, do we have enough for the pens? We might have enough for the pens. Let's search. Oh. Oh no! Oh no. We have a rule in this world. That no mistakes. Any block that we place by mistake must stay there. This block has to stay right there. I mean, it's beautiful, don't you think it's beautiful? I think this is a great addition to the house. God, I need to stop walking with blocks on my hotbar. Jacuita, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Stonecutter uses smooth stone. We'll see. Glassy says, we discuss meaning a lot, but your solution would not be truth. Your solution would not be truth, but more fake meaning, like buying more and more things or building new things all the time. A way to create meaning that is not meaningful. What is truth? What is true meaning in your opinion? That is a good question. Right? Like the thing is, I totally agree with everything you're saying. It's fake. But I believe all meaning is fake, and we make it true by believing in it. I have meaning in my life because I believe real hard that I have that meaning. It is working for me. I feel meaningful in my life. I feel happy because of it. What is true meaning? What is truth? Like, you see, I don't understand what you're going with this. I said hi earlier before the last big raid. Prowl thing. Oh, sorry, I missed it, Jaquita. I was with the ToyCat, so I was not really paying attention to chat. Do we have enough emeralds for the pets? Hello? 29 emeralds. Ah, so close. Well, we can make a bunch of sticks now. This. Give me all the sticks. Sure. Wait, what? How? Did he die or something? We had a Fletcher that was buying sticks. We sold sticks to him. He was locked. I'm guessing the Fletcher died somehow? That is really weird. Okay. Where are you going? What is happening? I am sure we sold sticks to the previous guy. Oh, there you are. Did he take your... What just happened? I am so confused, honestly. He took his workbench? You can't do that. I am so confused. This. Okay. let him restock. Great. Everyone is coming over. More sticks. Okay. That's good. Now we have enough for our pants. Give me those pants. Nice. 2 pieces of diamond armor. We are doing well. Is there space? There's no space here. Okay. Next up, we wanted to upgrade the toolsmith, which is gone. Where's the toolsmith? Are you the toolsmith? No, you're the armorer. I don't see a toolsmith. Interesting. Meaningful is subjective. Yeah, that's true. Not very helpful, but true. I'm not interested in that right now, Quentin, but thank you. Maybe next stream. The Gato says, for me, meaning is that people know you and that people care about you. I mean, that's dangerous though, right? Like, that's cool. It's important to have a meaning, but I'm saying that's dangerous because you're relying on other people for your meaning. That means you don't have absolute control over it. It's just dangerous, right? Like, I rather have meaning that I am in control of, so I can choose to feel meaningful. Are you the toolsmith? You are the toolsmith. Okay. I guess we're buying hose. And last one. Okay. Let's make a chest over here. This chest. Okay. We can put a chest over here and put all the hose in it. Great. We should really empty our inventory. I am really hoping to get a diamond pick from that toolsmith. Because we have 4 diamonds actually. So if we get a diamond pick, we can go get some obsidian and get an enchanting table finally. So that will be great. I would love an enchanting table. Sun is going down. We are going to sleep. Moro says meaning isn't a thing that exists outside the human brain, in my opinion. I agree with that. Like, I think I see meaning as totally the thing we imagine meaning to be. Like, nothing more than that. I do have shears. So let's... Oh, wait. We wanted to do this. Can I make a stone cutter now? Yes. Boom. Perfect. We can put it over here. And I wanted 1 cobblestone there. Let's dump this and this. 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 And keep that. Nope. Okay. Don't hold it while we open the door. I put the dirt away. Give me the dirt. I want the dirt. Scaffolding. I think at this point we can all agree that meaning is difficult to define in a way that everyone agrees with. But we don't have to define it. Right? I don't think that's necessary to try to achieve it. Like, I think we can define it as a thing you want. Is my thumb going backwards or forward? Does this need to be flipped? I think it needs to be flipped. It's a thing that humans feel like they need to be happy, right? Or a lot of humans feel like they need to be happy for some reason. We're not sure why. We feel like we need it. Yeah, I think that's good. So basically, I think it's just about trying to see how we can get it and not trying to define it specifically. I don't think it's necessarily the same. Why are all the channel rewards locked? We were talking and really not paying attention, so they were locked, but actually we can unlock them right now. That's a good point. Not this one. Be my guess. Those are okay for now. There we go. Unlocked. Doira says, I guess extroverted people are more interested in being given meaning from other people. I mean, I'm pretty extroverted most of the time. And I agree that it's more natural for me to get... Oh my god, that is so expensive. I don't have enough iron to trade it in. I agree that it feels more natural to me to get meaning from other people. But I think it's beneficial to try to avoid that. You try to not do that, even though that's what's sort of natural to you. He's not expert, so if I keep buying from him, we're gonna get better stuff. We might get like chestplate or something, that would be cool. But we'll do that over time. How about you? I don't want to sell iron, so I guess we just keep buying this. And it will take a long time, but that's what we have to do. Unfortunately. Okay. You can have all those hoes back. I really don't need them. Let's go get some more emeralds. We should try to get a weaponsmith as well so we can get a good axe, right? What's the thing of weaponsmith? It's grindstone, right? Danin says, hello, how are you today? I'm great, Danin. Thank you. How are you today? We're having a really nice chill stream. We had some time with our friend Mr. ToyCat chatting. And now we're sort of hanging out on our hardcore world here. Just chilling. What did I want? I wanted a new axe. I have stuff to make a new axe, yes. I also wanted to expand the village a bit. So let's try to collect some wool. Where is the ship I saw over here? A sheep. There it is. Give me your wool. Anything else? There's some more sheep over there. Let's do this. There's a bunch of horses here. We should maybe... Well, we need to get a saddle first. Thank you for your wool. Thank you for your wool. Glassy says, meaning is difficult to discuss. When you fake a sort of meaning, like seeing your... like a game, it is more a substitute for meaning. I think real meaning has to do with what fulfills you in a deeper way, and a deeper connection to yourselves and other. Trying to make meaning without being vulnerable, like not basing it on other people, is very much our modern individualism. So let's break that down. What you're basically saying, if I understand correctly, Glassy, is you're saying meaning is something that comes from sort of inside, right? You need to find your meaning. You need to find what this is deep down your core, or people call it in different names. That sort of is what gives meaning to you. And until you find that thing that gives you meaning, and until you're able to fulfill it, you will never have meaning. You will never be happy, right? That is a very common way of thinking. A lot of people think that way. I think that is really bad way of thinking. I think that is really not helpful. I think that is why so many people are unhappy, right? I think so many people think that they need to find this magical thing inside them, and until they do, they're not going to be happy, right? So they spend so much of their life sort of introspecting, going on discovery journeys around the world, or just basically being miserable and sitting there and being like, why am I broken, right? They feel bad about themselves. Why can't I find this meaning inside me, this magical thing that everyone seems to think is inside me, but I can't find it or figure it out? I think that's really bad. That keeps them from being happy. I really think meaning is not a magical thing that we have inside us. Meaning is whatever sort of it's hard because it is what feels meaningful, right? There's not a lot more to say about that, but what I'm saying, what I think is different, is that I'm saying you can decide what that is. You can convince yourself what that is. You can convince yourself that this thing gives you meaning. And you say faking it or giving it a substitute. I don't think that's what it is. I think if you believe in it enough, and if you convince yourself enough that that's your meaning, that's what's gonna be. Like, so many people are talking about negative self-convincing, right? Or some people call it self-hypnosis, which is a bit stretch, but whatever. If you tell yourself constantly that you're bad, right? And you can't do anything, and nothing you do ever works out, and things like that, that sort of happens, right? You convince yourself that you can't do something, then you won't be able to do that. You'll quit first. You'll see all the bad things that happen instead of the good things. We're adding some beds, by the way, just so we have a bit more room in the village, so more villagers can join our lovely village. That's my entire thesis, right? And obviously I don't have any proof, but I think no one really has proof, right? Actually, that's not true. Maybe there are really interesting research on it. I've been reading a lot of research about happiness, but not really a lot about meaning. So maybe that's interesting, actually. Maybe there is some research out there about... You're in quite a predicament, aren't you? I mean, good luck with that. Where is the bed that was here? Maybe that's the bed I stole at the beginning. So yeah, I truly believe that you can choose your own meaning, and I even more believe that you should, because if you keep trying to find some magical thing inside you, you're gonna spend your life trying to look for meaning and not being happy. That's really sad. Of course, everything I say is my personal experience, right? Maybe I'm different, maybe we're different, maybe for you there is this magical thing inside you and you'll find it and you'll be happy and everything is great, right? I'm all for it, right? If you find your meaning, it doesn't matter how you did it. If you're happy, I'm happy for you. But from my experience, I've seen so many people look for that meaning for so long that I don't know. I've also seen people who have meaning that it doesn't seem like that's any special magical thing. It seems like they really just decided at some point. It's like how when you're a kid you think all grown-ups know what they're doing. And then you grow up and you're like, yeah, no one has any idea what they're doing. It's all about, like, every grown-up you've ever talked to that says he knows what's up. He knows what's the meaning of life is. He's just pretending really hard, right? That's all he's doing. And but that's not bad either. Like I don't see that as lying. I see that as you're trying to do the best with this weird, unknowable existence that we have. Would you leave me alone, pig? I just want to tend to my farms. Leave me alone, please. Yeah, I mean, pretending that you know what's going on is the right thing to do. Like, it lets you get things done, basically. Would you move from my carrot farm, please? I appreciate it. These are grown? I don't know. My God. I'm going to do something very final to these pigs if they don't leave me alone. It's going to be very sad. Okay, you can watch me, just don't be in front of me, stopping me from planting, please. Please go away. Just it's hard to live your life, your entire life, with the notion of I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just pretending I do, I just trying to do my best, right? It's hard. So I think at some point people get to the point where they're convinced that they do know, that it's not a decision anymore. No. I found the real meaning. Don't listen to all these other people. They have no idea what they're talking about. Me, I know the real meaning, right? I think that's basically what happens. Algue says ToyCat wasn't streaming when you were with him. Yeah, I know. He was recording it for a video, feature video. Galagal says, I think that finding meaning in a game about pretending to be a secret agent, like you described, isn't great either, since it's objectively not true. I mean, so we keep coming back to that, and I'm that's awesome, right? We're having a good discussion about it. I'm really happy you guys are giving your opinions, but can you explain what is true? Like, what am I trying to say? If you were a secret agent, is that more true? Like, because it's your real job, because someone is paying you for it? Like, what would be a more true meaning? Like, that's what I'm not understanding, right? You keep saying this is fake, this is not true. What is more true in the sense of meaning, right? Like, meaning is like this vague feeling that whatever you do is meaningful for the world. Most things we do are not meaningful to anyone, right? They don't really change anything for anyone. So what would be a more true meaning? Is what I feel like we have like a section there in our conversation that I don't really understand. What are we trying to say with it? I agree that it's not real, right? I don't think the game would be real. I just think it will feel meaningful. And I think feeling meaningful is all you get in this world, and all you need. All you need is to feel meaningful. You know what? I'm also up for something else, right? Like, I got to that idea by trying to think of a way to sell meaning, right? I want to do... Let's not talk about money either. Let's forget about selling, right? Let's think about an organization that the goal of it is to give people meaning. What could that organization be? Right? And yeah. Like, we have organizations like that. I am claiming that religion is an organization like that is trying to give meaning to people. What does an organization like that... How can we imagine an organization like that is not involved with how do I say this lightly? I don't want to sell things that I don't think are, well, I don't want to lie to people, right? I don't think religion is real, and I don't want to tell people that there is a bigger power than them, because I don't think that's true. So assuming that I don't want to do that, how do we give people meaning, right? That is what I was trying to do. I was trying to think of a way to give people meaning. And I thought that creating a community, making people come together and making their ordinary life connected to something that feels bigger and cooler and more exciting could make them feel like their life is more meaningful. Even if they know that's not real, right? I don't mean to deceive anyone at any point. It will never be like pretending like it's really a thing. It's always in the confine of a game. You're always honest with everyone. Everyone knows it's not real. But I am claiming that even if your brain knows something is not real, it's sometimes possible to trick it into feeling good about it, right? And tricking people into feeling good, I think, is not a bad thing. Again, no, not lying in any way, right? Everyone knows it's fake, but I think our brain is dumb. And even when he knows things, even when the brain knows something is fake, sometimes it still feels real. It's like how you cry after a series or a game, right? You know all of it is not real, but it still gave you something really real inside. That's sort of what I'm going for. How would you do it better? Do you know why ToyCat wasn't stream when you were with him? I said it. Maybe I said it after. Because he was recording it for a video. If you're saying there is fake meaning, then you're implying there's a real meaning existing. Exactly, Corpor. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't think there's real meaning out there. So if you say this is fake meaning, please explain what real meaning is. Cool. So this, we don't need this one anymore. I can do that. This one will grow there. So happy about this block. It's beautiful. We will totally incorporate it into the build. Let's just make sure we collect saplings so we're not losing saplings on this. We got a lot less than last time, didn't we? I thought we get like 2 stacks last time. No, this time we got like half a stack because we already had like half. Oh no, there we go. I missed that one. Okay. We got like a stack maybe. Stack and a bit. I thought pigs were only attracted to carrots. No, they're attracted to carrots and potatoes and beets, I believe. They are pigs. They like a lot of different foods. Hello there. I'm gonna buy a lot of hoes from you. And it barely levels you up, but what can you do? I need another chest. So many hoes. So many hoes. Okay. I think they mean that if you lie to yourself to get meaning, it isn't sustainable. It isn't sustainable. Do you mean because, like, if the company stops working, you're gonna lose your meaning? Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. I keep saying that it's dangerous to rely on other people for a meaning, but relying on a company for a meaning is also really dangerous. That's a really good point. I agree. Moore says, I think the concern is it would feel fake even if it's as real as anything else. That's definitely a good concern, right? I am arguing that it won't. I am arguing that games and movies are really good at making us feel like things are real, but you're right that I don't have like proof. Like I have anecdotes, right? Like think about the last time you cried because of a movie or a book or a series, and see that it feels like fake stuff can feel really real, right? Or even if you don't like books or movies, think about the last time you cried because your sports team lost, right? Which has pretty much nothing to do with you. Or the last time a celebrity you've never met died. Like there's so many things that are really not real in our life. They don't pertain to us in any way, but our brain sort of makes them important. So I argue things like that don't feel fake if done well. Well, maybe for some people as well, right? It needs to be for the right people. Some people don't get the same feeling from, like they feel like they need more concrete physical things. Meaning can be found by some through education. Through education. I don't think I came across that. Like, I know a lot of people like research and learning, but I don't know if I know anyone I talk to that is like, learning is my meaning. That's interesting though. Yeah, maybe. I agree that something doesn't need to be real to be fulfilling. Basically saying that thoughts are real even though they might not exist. Yeah, what you're saying is that basically everything is real is not real, right? Even things that are very close to you and feel really real are just thoughts in your head. Yeah, there's a level of obstruction there that we need to be careful from. Right, like at some point, if you go too far, then nothing, like you can't know you're not a brain in a jar and stuff. Like if you go that far, then really most conversations become meaningless. Like you can't have a meaningful discussion about it anymore. Corpor says, I think meaning can include seeing value in your life in terms of making the world a better place. I think you will feel meaningful if you do this. Meaning can include seeing value in your life in terms of making the world a better place. I mean, that's one meaning you could have, for sure. But the main thing I want you to take away from that is, why is that more meaningful than anything else? Like, I am arguing that as meaningful because you decided it's meaningful, and not because it has some inherent meaning. That is what I'm arguing. Games are also amazing in the progress for many fields of research, mostly in computer science, and it also helped progress of art, music, and entertainment. Some games tell stories like books do or movies do, and games are just so diverse. Anything could be a game nowadays. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely say that games are something that is meaningful for me, right? I felt very connected to many games that I've played, and I feel like they affected me in very meaningful ways. I think that's maybe why I have an easier time imagining games being a way for people to get meaning, right? Because I experienced it myself. I mean, all of my life choices would be kind of weird if I thought that games are not meaningful, right? Like, if I thought games are purely entertainment, why would I spend so much of my time and life learning and bettering how to create experiences, how to create games? Like, I really believe games are like... I think that's exactly what games are. Games are basically a way of manufacturing meaning. Like, that's pretty much what it is. And when I say games... Oh, no! Game is a very wide word that many people use in different ways. I don't think checkers, like, changes your life a lot, but certain games, well, it doesn't matter which games. Games have the power to do that, even if a lot of them don't. Games have the power to change people in meaningful ways. Yeah. I sincerely believe that. I'd be concerned that at some point you get bored of the game. What happens when you get burnt out on the game? It happens all the time with normal games. Do you mean the meaning game that I was talking about? I mean, what happens... how is that different than getting burnt out on, I don't know, a job or a religion or... I don't know, family? Like, I don't know, like, the point is to be more than just a game, right? It's about to be sort of a way of life, have a community, have something that is way bigger than just a game you're playing. So you can get bored of it for sure, but you can get bored of anything in your life that will give you meaning. Like, I've met people who got bored of religion to the point where they don't really, like, they invest a lot less time in it, for example, for durations of their time. And then after a while, they come back to it when they need meaning again. Stuff like that. Well, you're offering a solution. I suppose it worked fine as an alternative to other things. Are you talking to me or someone else? Yeah, I mean, again, that's me theorizing about one specific idea of how to do this, how to help people with this problem of not having meaning in their lives, right? Theorizing one possible option. Now, I really should stay here because we are a problem with saplings. Jungle saplings are a pain. Oh, there's a ruined portal on that hill. We did not see that. We also didn't find a geode yet, which I would really love to have a spyglass here. Agent says Minecraft has a huge impact on the world, but is it just the game that is meaningful, or is it everything surrounding the game? That's totally fine though, right? Like, the game inspired everything around it. I don't think I don't think things need to be in a vacuum, right? It's not about games in a vacuum. It's about what games create. Games create an experience, and then that experience could inspire other experiences. It can inspire communities that rise out of it. It can inspire change in the world and how people behave in it, how people think. All of that is part of it. Doria says, I believe brains need meaning or else they'll get sad. From my experience, that is definitely true. I experienced a lot of people that over time become more and more sad if they feel like their lives have no meaning. Annie says, meaning is just an emotion. You feel meaningful or meaningfulness. And just like other emotions, we want to feel meaningful, but we don't have to survive. No, I don't think you'll die if you don't feel meaningful. Of course, it's not about survival. It's about happiness, about contentment. Are we done? We're done. Okay. Well, we did make 4 extras, and we're going to put them in the chest so we always have backup in case something happens. That's good. Hello. Can I help you? Oh, we need to break that thing. That grass block grew. Now we need to go there. We don't need this one anymore. We'll grow in. Oh. Just keep that until it grows. Right. That's good. Oh, the one fence we had here, I'm guessing, came from there. Good. Okay. Nice. I think we're gonna wrap up for today, though. It's getting quite late, and I should probably go get some sleep. It's been a lot of fun, though. It's been a lot of fun. I want to say thank you again for all the awesome raids we had. I so much appreciate the support. Cabfan and Prowl and Rayworks, thank you so much for being your peeps over. I hope all of you who joined enjoyed it. We had a nice time with ToyCat chatting about life and everything and dying many times. Then we spent a bit of time in our hardcore world here. If you're new here, I am Ulraf. We are here every Sunday, 8 p.m. in the only time zone that matters. And if you don't know which time zone that is, you can write !Grian in chat, and chat will tell you. Other than that, we have secret streams like today. They're so secret that even I don't know when they're going to happen. They just happen randomly when I have the time for them. So make sure you press that follow button if you want to know when secret streams happen. And that's it. We usually here playing Minecraft, sometimes with friends, sometimes on our own, sometimes doing data packs and a bunch of other things like that. Thank you everyone for being with me. Let's see if we have any fun person we want to raid and move the party over to. We had such good raids today. Let's move over the fun to someone. Let's see. Anyone on? Let's see. So many mini games. Everyone playing mini games. Hardcore 8,000 days in. Oh my god, people are crazy. How do they do it? It's incredible. Incredible. Is your chat followers only? How do I know if I am already a follower? Can I check somehow if the chat is followers only? Do you know, chat? I don't know if it's 8,000 real days or 8,000 in-game days. I don't know. Thanks for the meaningful stream. You are very welcome, Moro. I'm happy you found some meaning in here. with a private browser window, maybe. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. So it doesn't say anything above the chat. I guess. Last time it happened though, I don't know. Twitch is weird. Twitch is weird. Which channel? It's Gist the key. Just the key. I wrote it in chat. I guess let's just raid it and we'll see. We're gonna go over to raid Just the Key. He's playing hardcore Minecraft. Many days in. We're gonna come in with hashtag battle pandas raid. Cow, why are you pushing? Cow, excuse me. I posted it. Wait. Posted it in chat now. Copy that. We're gonna come in and say Battle Pandas raid and wish them a nice stream. And that's it. Thank you so much for being with me. It was a lot of fun. Have a great evening. Have a great week. And we will see you next Sunday. Do a raid. Oh, wait. There we go. Raid. Bye, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you.